That's true.
Come on, you two.
I actually have
be a
2
defeat.
M.2 slots.
Hey. Maybe? Yes. Where the fuck is he?
Alright. Stop being a stubborn asshole and actually read the user manual.
That might help.
Yeah, it's just because I can't figure out where to plug in the fucking power. No, that's M.2. Wait, there's a table of contents for reason retard.
Hello.
Hi
Oh,
there.
hey!
He said to message him whenever we were starting.
Yep.
I think we're starting. Alright, so.
Yum.
Cameron.
Well. Oh. Blech. Allender, I almost said Oren. Allender is not sure where we're going, but I was told to help us get to where we're going, and I guided us through a swamp, through some woods, got some poisons, and then we fought some gigantic cold purple worms, and now we're in the mountain.
And I have a wish sword.
He has a wish sword.
Move like that's never bit anyone in the butt.
Why you guys chose to give the rat who only wants shinies the wish sword? I don't know.
I don't know. I don't think I said anything. I don't think I had a say in that decision at the time.
Shenanigans.
Because we have to find some way to progress the plot, and usually trouble is one of the best ways.
Ain't that the truth?
Well, I get in lots of trouble, so...
Alright,
Yep.
well, we will be taking things right back up where you guys left off. So you guys are currently on the mountainside, traveling towards the top, next to 2 dead ice worms. Wait, they're ice worms, right? Frost worms.
Yeah, purple worms.
Purple worms
But
in
cold.
disguise.
Yeah, purple worms, but they're cold and they like to yell a lot.
Well, I believe we were taking a long rest.
Alright, so
We
That
got
would make
poisoned,
sense.
didn't we?
I got eaten.
Mhm.
I don't think these ones had poison. Am I correct?
I was
on that?
fine.
I don't believe they had a poison.
Okay.
I can double check.
Different. It's the other campaign I'm thinking that we got
Mhm.
poisoned from.
Yeah, it was the other campaign where we actually fought purple worms and got poisoned.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys.
That's alright,
you're
John.
fine.
Be ashamed.
I am.
Not even
Poor-
necessarily of that, just in general.
I know.
Poor Olander. He, honestly, probably be quite the mess at this point.
Allender got eaten and then didn't really acknowledge it at all. He's mentally stable and can be trusted around highly dangerous weapons. Please, hand them over.
What?
No, my wish sword.
Are we just going to assume it's the first time he's ever been eaten?
Right?
That's also fair.
I've been eaten several times.
You know, I tried so hard
Back
to
in
get
the
somebody
war.
else. I did. I tried.
What's in the... Why? Because my characters have a tendency of getting eaten?
I don't know why. I like it's position. It's gotta be like positioning, or the fact
Well,
that
Ymir is a frontliner and Allender is suicidal. Well, he's not even suicidal. He just has 0 sense of preservation.
Don't know if I need to say this or not, but I do collect my immovable rod.
Yeah, I assumed you had. I think
Okay.
you were gonna leave them under. Oh, was it 1 or 2? Either way, I don't think you were gonna leave it under the snow.
It was one, but yeah, I used it to give a worm a headache.
Just thunk. What the fuck?
Yeah, that
I
was
mean-
just like
Picture it from the worm's perspective. It's tunneling through the ground. It's used to tunneling through earth and ice and stone, and then suddenly it hits something that it cannot tunnel through, that stops it dead in its tracks.
I'm just glad its mouth wasn't open at the time. It noticed-
Worms dig by eating the dirt.
Well, these are fantasy worms. I hope they don't dig in the.
That is how they
traditional
dig.
sense.
However, I didn't have it far enough in the ground for it to be level with mouth. It'd be level with body.
Yeah.
Okay. Although, if it would have ate the rod, that would have been hilarious too.
I recall a plan for that.
I do too.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, we tried to feed a dragon some rods.
John doesn't remember it.
Yeah, John doesn't remember it. The fight ended in one round, and John left.
I do not remember it.
That's okay.
You think you'll ever live that down one day, John?
I hope not. Got to be remembered for something.
It's like, listen, I was just told to make a legacy. You didn't say it had to be a good one.
Wait, who are we
Right.
remembering?
The ketamine dealer.
Ah,
So you?
yeah, that guy.
No, I deal in crack, not ketamine.
Oh, right.
Yeah, he didn't have the good stuff.
Yeah.
Special K.
Like I said before, I wonder how many watch lists we're on from this fucking chat room alone.
Yes.
I don't know. What I do know is that it is an absolute bitch to Narcan somebody who is on, gotta be.
Stuff.
Alright, so you guys make camp for the night.
As Grim immediately tries to change the discussion.
I usually have you guys roll for travel. I usually don't have you roll for camp at this stage of the game. So, that was the last roll, wasn't it?
Yeah, the last roll we did was the purple worms.
I think that was on the last roll travel, though. Or did we have one more?
I don't know. I remember we'd come to a mountain range, but we weren't sure it was the right mountain range.
You guys are
We're
hitting-
trying to remember if we had a travel roll at the end of the game.
I think you guys had rolled the last travel roll, and that was the roll
I
that
think
you
we
guys
had.
got.
Ended up with the
3
ice
or
one.
a 1 or a...
I think we let John roll, to be honest, but
You did. Yeah, and it was me.
Look, at least we know whenever it's a bad roll, either John or I rolled it.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we did, something like let him navigate.
Alright, so as you guys are nearing about the 2/3 mark on this mountain, you hear the sound of running water.
well, gentlemen, either there's something magical ahead, or we're going to be caught in an avalanche. So brace yourself.
Or the water's just trying to get away.
Or somebody's peeing.
That is a distinct both of those are a distinct possibility, I suppose.
It's probably an avalanche, though. I don't think we're that lucky.
I don't know if it would be counted as lucky. We're more lucky to be pissed on than have an avalanche, but alright.
No, I prefer the avalanche.
Well, as you guys continue, are you guys going to move towards it or keep heading up?
I mean, the goal is... Wait, we'll go towards it, because we're going for monks. Right?
Alright.
Everybody in agreement? Good.
Sounds good to me.
I don't see a
Yeah.
problem with this plan.
Okay,
Alright, you
but
guys-
hold on. If we're going up, I'm going to preemptively stealth if I can find the key.
Did you lose yourself?
No, it just the player thing had minimized its next sleight of hand. Stealth. It had minimized the player bracket, so I couldn't find it.
I hate when that happens.
Yeah, no clue why. I sure as fuck didn't do it.
Alright. You guys
I'm
find
sure the end
a
zone to realize.
stream of water coming from a little higher up in the mountain. That is, well, honestly, it's a river of water that goes down into the ice. And its source seems to be further up the mountain. On the other side of the water, you do see that it does look like this has been traveled recently. You guys are on the southern side of the river. The tracks are on the northern side. And it's quite obviously, like, well traveled because you guys can see where the snow's been pressed down.
So I suppose this is our best bet then, to follow the trail.
Makes sense to me.
Sorry about that. I had to talk to Wendy for a second. Alright, you guys begin following the trail up the mountain. And eventually you guys find a large cavern opening. And that is where the trail disappears. So you guys are looking at a large cavern opening, seems to disappear into the mountain.
I shall cast Fireball.
And this is the origin of the river.
Well, ever onward and upward, I suppose.
Sure. We don't have to. Now I heard that there was a river, right?
Yes.
Or not? Okay.
The trail ends at the
Yeah.
mouth of a cavern where the
Okay.
river is coming out of.
Is there room to walk on either side of the river, or is it just solid river coming out of the cavern?
Out of the cavern is solid river.
Okay. Too bad nobody has walk on water.
I don't think I do, sadly.
Is Squeals here?
Nope.
No.
Nah, he did.
No.
Oh,
He's
he
dead.
has it.
Well, I was tired of sending out reminders. So, I'll be
Okay,
talking.
well, we're gonna have to find a different way. Are we gonna swim against the current?
I would not. I feel as if swimming
Bad
along
idea?
here would definitely be a poor decision, all things considered.
Good, I don't like swimming.
Well,
Flight?
unfortunately, the guy that can fly isn't here either.
Oh yeah.
Oh boy.
We'll be fine. We'll actually be better off. Let me see. How deep does a river look? Like, does it look like it can be passed on foot, or is it like beyond knee deep?
How high is the well, after John's question is answered, how high is the cavern ceiling from us?
A damn good question.
Because I have someone that might be able to help us out with.
So the water, you can see the bottom.
Okay.
And here it only appears to be a couple feet deep. As
Okay.
for the height of the ceiling, in the center, it's about 18 or 19 feet.
Well, I have a suggestion, although it might not work for the less able-bodied, which might include myself. I could send Shelob along the roof of the cavern, having her set up her web so that we could use that to climb across.
Ooh.
It'll be a silk web, so it'll be fairly
Yeah.
strong and resilient.
Mhm.
How strong is Shelob? Like, legitimate question. Can Shelob push a button?
Probably.
Hmm.
She has a strength of 12.
I have an immovable rod
Oh, that is also true.
and a rope of climbing. If Shelob could just, go set it up.
That is very true. Shelob, if you wouldn't mind.
I like this.
I'm just going to suppose tie the rope or tie the rod to her. Well, not really tie it, but I suppose I can just hand it off to her. She has a mouth.
She's also got 8 legs.
Well, yeah, but she uses those for movement.
Well, I think she can move with 6.
All right. Well, either way, point is she can definitely carry it.
Right.
Yeah, Sheila will take the immovable rod and the rope and... Honestly,
Yeah,
I want
I
to say
was-
climb into the darkness, but I know somebody has dark vision.
Yeah.
I don't. I mean,
I
she
do.
does. But
Are you guys holding on to the other end and like rowing it out? How are you guys doing this?
I'm not sure because I just had the idea of her like spreading the rope across, and then he figured it out from there.
I assume someone's holding the other end. Who's holding the other end?
The strong one.
Strong one.
Hmm.
All right, you feel 2 tugs on the rope.
All right.
And then you feel a lot
Who's
of
going
shaking
first?
on the rope, like someone's like bouncing on it.
That's probably fine.
It'll be fine. All right, who's going first?
I
I
will.
think I just heard somebody roll. So
That was John rolling
It was a
a
loot,
loot.
not a fucking acrobatics check.
Yeah. I was trying to make
Well,
snake charming music as the rope goes up. I failed. I hope nobody's paying attention to me as I quietly put my horn away.
we usually aren't paying attention to you.
Usually I'm the only one.
I think we're-
Okay,
The rope is knotted.
yeah. Let's see, acrobatics, huh? I'm gonna use my inspiration on this, I think. No, I'm not. Never mind.
All right. Well, Ben and Barry just scurry across the rope.
I'm going to
Little
use my
issue.
inspiration. I'm going to use my inspiration just because I have a +1 to.
Well, knotted gives you advantage, so you know.
Well, I got a
Inspiration
13.
was a good
You got-
plan.
One of those moments.
Yep.
Oh God. It's like your inspiration's not needed for the. Okay, fair enough.
Do you want me to give an athletics check for, holding this rope while they climb?
Well, let's see who. So I was thinking about it, but who's heavy enough to actually over encumber you?
No one.
No one. Just give me 1 to see how well planted you are in the snow, and we'll go from there.
I already rolled it. It's
Oh.
that 32.
Okay, you just wanted to roll high. That was it. He just
Yeah, man, rolling
He
eyes.
just wanted-
Fun.
All right, so we got Ben and Barry made it across,
Yeah.
and then Olander made it across.
Shakily, but he made it across.
I'm going to use my inspiration as well.
Kaida made it across.
Turns out that in his old age, despite also not actually aging, Allender is not as agile.
He's just gotten lazy. So we're just going to assume that Dave is keeping pace with us.
Yes. Well, assume he's keeping pace, and if you guys really need him, we'll bring him in.
I mean, I'm pretty sure if
Okay,
nothing else, like half of the party can pick up and carry him.
Well, we're going to assume that he made his check, because if he
Yes.
didn't make his check, he was just going to fly anyway.
That is
That's
true.
fair. All right, that
Wait,
leaves.
never mind. I didn't take the rope across. I can fly. I didn't use the fucking rope.
Well,
I
Can you
keep
fully
forgetting I
fly?
can do that. Yeah, I forgot it until I looked at my character sheet, but yes. Hold on. Gathered Swarm. I think it's this one. No, it's Writhing Tide. Yeah. It's slow, but I can move. So, yeah, I forgot about it.
I would still advise taking the rope.
Are you sure?
It's only a minute, and it's up to your proficiency bonus times. So if you need to move,
Well, how far across is it, Grim? 'Cause that means I can move 600 feet.
well,
yeah, but that's
the rope made it.
all
So
of your uses.
how long is the rope? Because I seem to
50
recall
feet
you
right
having.
now.
Oh, okay, I thought you had an extra long one.
No, not this character.
Also, that means I still have like 3 more uses of that, and I don't use it that often. So,
Okay.
Well, it is less than 50 feet, so that's convenient. So I don't.
Once we have everyone across, I will head through. I'm just going to use the rope and pull myself through the water.
you can use that, and I can just fly across and grab the rope, or send Shield across and grab your immovable rod if you want.
Well, I'm using the rope just to pull myself. I assume if there's a con save needed for the icy water, that I will be the least bothered by it.
That's fair.
All right. Well, because you're a little shorter, I say the water does go up to like your thigh level. It is pretty strong current, but got to roll me a con save. Yeah, Uzix is fine. Some quote about the war.
Yes, my balls haven't been this small since back in the war.
Nice.
Steroids. Steroids, I'm guessing. All right. You know, go ahead and roll the athletics check with advantage. Just to see what you get.
What if I wanted to use acrobatics?
Okay, roll acrobatics with advantage. 16 makes it. Notably, the DC to climb across here was 10. And if I don't know if pulling yourself through the water would be easier or harder, but I don't think it'd be harder. Definitely colder. But as your guys' eyes adjust to the light, going from, sunny, snow covered mountain to very dimly lit cave.
Is that a fire?
It is a fire.
No, someone lit a fire. How convenient.
Sorry, I got hungry.
The fire is lit. It seems to have 2 logs in it.
The beacons are lit. Gondor calls for aid.
The 2 ramshackle tents near it. Well, I don't know if someone wants to investigate them.
Investigation. I don't think I found much.
The only thing you find is that they're covered in dust.
I found less.
Lithics. Con save. So, this is just hilarious. So Oliver like pulls up a piece of it, kind of fluffs it around and says, Uthix, does this look dusty to you? Uthix just sneezes.
What did Barry find? Because Barry actually rolled well.
Give me just a second. I gotta grab the pizza.
I gotta grab the
Oh, I
bomb.
found a pizza.
The hell? Who invented that?
I don't know, but Barry found it.
Yes, Barry found a half-eaten pizza.
Is he going to try and eat it?
I'm sorry, I just need a minute. Sorry, guys. I am back.
That is something to be sorry about.
Barry, the tents over here look like they've been undisturbed for quite a while.
Okay. Like the camp's been
Mm-hmm.
left. Okay.
Yeah, like the camp hasn't been touched. The
Mhm.
bed rolls inside seem like they're a little moldy and musty.
I relay it to the party.
But the fire is burning brightly.
I cast Fireball to make it brighter.
Let's see.
It would technically work for a second. Well, I'm going to look around and see if I can spot any tracks from people passing through. One moment. Survival.
You do see tracks.
Unless you think it would be investigation in this case, which is also...
No, survival works. You do see
Okay.
tracks up to the cobblestone, but I don't know how hard at that point it'd be to track them walking on hard stone.
That's fair. Can I tell how long ago they passed through?
With a 27?
I'm not looking for exact time, just like, was it within the past day, basically?
So definitely within the last week.
Alright, well. I've at least got a timestamp for them, but unfortunately not much else.
And further in, you guys can see a bridge going across the river.
I think I see a boat up ahead as well.
The path off to the right seems to go down into the ground. Which way would you guys like to go?
I'm gonna try something.
That's concerning.
I want to try
What
something.
is...
What
I'm
armor
gonna
are you
try to
wearing?
look around. None.
Okay.
Hey, you did better than I did.
Get better than Lithix did.
Don't. All under,
Clang,
just not even
clang.
attempting it, really.
What armor are you wearing?
I'm not. That's the thing. I don't think is the breastplate counted as heavy armor.
Yeah, I think so, or medium. But
Hold
it
on.
might be medium with the stealth disadvantage.
Yeah, because I have that dragon scale breastplate on.
I have to step away for about 5 minutes.
All right, John.
I mean, my
Well,
normal
breastplate
time. I'll
doesn't
be back
give
though.
the stealth disadvantage. Half plate does, and scale does. It's medium, but it's medium, and it doesn't have the stealth disadvantage.
Yeah.
I think it's because it's registering it as scale mail or dragon scale mail. Because that was the simplest way to actually get it to work after trying to assemble it for 20 minutes.
Why didn't you just use breastplate?
Because then that doesn't have the easy stuff to link over for like resistance to fire damage that I got from having it.
Oh,
All right, hold on. We're gonna fix the old lander.
Or we can just
Alrighty.
assume that I'm wearing actual scale mail and have the
No,
disadvantage,
it's-
which I'm also okay with.
Well, it says you have dragon scale mail, but you said it's dragon breastplate.
Yeah, because we established that I will only really be able to get a breastplate out of the scale that we received.
Okay, so go into the mods and delete the part where it says stealth disadvantage.
I think Grim just did it, but I'm not sure.
Is breastplate one word or two?
One.
Roll stealth.
Mm,
I mean, you already rolled a 7, but roll stealth again.
yeet. Well,
Yeet,
fuck,
you
I
rolled
couldn't
a
have that roll.
7.
All right. So it looks like is the whole party stealthing at this point?
Who has the other cloak?
Well, it was either Kaida or Orthos. Yeah,
Sounds
Or
really
possibly
nice.
John.
I think, it might have been
I think John might have it.
I was thinking he might have given it to John.
If John attuned to it, then he has advantage. Let look at Dave. Oh, yeah. Dave doesn't have it, so let me look at John. He has it. I don't know if he's attuned to it or not. Did he roll stealth?
No, he didn't. It was just me, Uthix, and Olander.
I don't know if he wants the stealth or not. We'll roll it, just to be on the safe side.
Advantage was very useful.
Advantage was very useful. Alright, looks like Kaida has begun stepping out onto the bridge.
Yes, yes, I have. Kind of looking around.
By the way, the biggest person I was concerned about being able to load this map was Orthos. He's not here.
Well, I suppose we should follow along the path. Ooh, stairway leading down into a dark and ominous pit. I had one of these a while ago, except it was in a graveyard and it was a slide.
It was a slide. Okay.
The
Nope.
bodies can't walk downstairs. They're
I
dead
know what you're referencing.
for the time being.
And I didn't want to carry them. Well, Neb didn't want to carry them.
How do you know that, Uthix? That's suspicious. I'm sure it's fine.
Don't ask questions.
I need to zoom in on the bot menu here so I can make sure you guys can actually see the doors. You guys can see the doors. Yay. So you guys pass the door on your left, a door on your left, and a door on your right.
Oh yeah, I saw.
Oh, those are doors, not just weird ridges in the wall.
Hey, Uthix. You're up.
Why am I up? This
Tear
is-
the door off.
This is Benny's thing.
Yeah, where the fuck did Ben go?
He's still back there, probably building a computer. I mean,
Ben hasn't been moving because Ben is building a computer.
twiddling his thumbs.
Middle of the D&D
Beans.
world. Sitting there with a fucking computer case and a motherboard. Hang a left.
Ben, get over here and knock.
Left. Which door?
I think they're talking about this door.
Hit reset my. Door.
Alright, you hear it click.
Okay. I'm gonna step back and let somebody else fucking open it.
Okay.
Isaac is going to step up and open it as quietly as he can,
Alright,
which
the door
we
is,
rolled a
the
12
door
in
is
stealth.
locked.
Uh.
Because Ben locked the door. The door was not locked in the first place.
Ben's gonna punch Kaida. And oh, never mind. Door's no longer locked.
There is no. Who thinks feels some resistance on the door? It just proceeds to twist. You guys hear a crunch and the door opens. Oh my
I
God.
recognize that style of opening things. But in that case, I'm going to try this door.
Listen, Ben said he unlocked it, so Uthix just assumed the door was stuck.
It's a little rusty. That door is locked, Olander.
How about this one?
Boxes.
That
Ben,
door is locked as well. This
Ben,
one's not locked.
there's boxes.
Boxes? Boxes. Ben likes boxes.
Alright. You guys have entered
Oh.
into a small bunkhouse.
Boxes are locked?
Do you try to open the boxes?
Yes.
The box is not locked. The
Oh,
first one
well-
is, the first one that you open is full of neatly folded clothing.
Okay, what about the other one?
It is also full of neatly folded clothing.
Ben, if you'd like to unlock some things, there's 2 doors up here that I could use your help with.
Okay. Ben unlocks the door on the left first.
Well, the confidence. No, that totally unlocks the door.
And then the one on the right.
Oh! Uthix, I think you might appreciate this area.
I think he'll appreciate both sides.
You guys find a forge and a blacksmith. Oh, I mean,
Appears to be a forge and an armory.
yes, forge and armor.
Good
There
thing.
we are.
Uthix starts judging all the equipment. Is it of dwarven quality?
It is not, but because of your you are an expert in the subject, right? I'll let you roll. Okay, not quite high enough to tell the origin, but they do seem of high quality. They're not dwarven quality, unfortunately. If it was, you would have recognized it immediately. They are high quality, but definitely not dwarven.
I'm going to start looking over the weapons that I found in the room.
Do I not get a wisdom check for that one? Because that was just Mistles.
That was just. Oh. You gotta roll wisdom. You can follow it up with a wisdom.
That was the joke.
I might get lucky. 4.
Hey, I rolled a 6. It's just after modifiers that it's a 4.
So in this room over here, Olander, you find numerous swords and blades of varying lengths. There's a couple great swords. There are some long swords, some short swords. There's actually a lot of short swords.
There must be a lot of short people.
There's like 20 short swords in this room. And then
Is
on the
there-
other cabinet, you find some plate armor and some mail armor.
Well, if anybody needs high quality armor, we seem to have found some. Nothing in here appears to be magical, though, so we're not dealing with enchanters.
Yeah, high quality, he says.
Well, it's. Do you want to spend the 1,500 gold to get plate?
I have plate. I've been trying to give it to someone.
That is very true. I don't need it. My armor makes me fireproof. Ironically, nothing's attacked us with fire yet. It used to be so much more common.
But this armor comes with the stubbornness of a dwarf.
I think that might just be you.
Maybe, but it looks magical.
I
It
don't
feels
think that.
it feels magical.
Why are you groping the armor?
It tastes magical.
Hey, that's a
Why
one-off
are you
thing.
tasting the armor?
No, that was to smell the armor.
Actually, that's not the weirdest thing I've seen a dwarf do to armor, so carry on, I suppose. Dwarves are bizarre creatures.
Welcome back, John. We had you roll stealth. We weren't sure if you had advantage, but it doesn't matter because you
How'd
got
I do?
13 and 13.
Did that pass?
Okay,
Well,
so-
we haven't actually had to hide from anything yet. We just rolled stealth.
You guys are just
So for
Okay.
the time being, yes.
For
So,
some
yeah.
reason, they followed my lead. I said I'm gonna try something and rolled stealth, and everybody followed.
Well, because that was
That's
actually a good
fucking
idea
frightening.
for once.
I'm gonna shift ping everyone over.
And if somebody else in the group says that it was a good idea, then I'll go along with it. But monkey free thinking is scary.
I mean, generally
Uh,
sneaking around is a
To
good idea.
update you, we found a bedroom full of beds and clothes.
Okay.
We found a forge, and we found an armory.
Ooh, anything good in the armory, or is it empty?
A whole lot of weapons, nothing magical, but we got weapons and armor. If you
Yep.
are in need of any weapons or armor.
I personally am not. Is there anybody in the party that has anything in there that could equip them?
I don't think so. I can't even get any of the party members to take this fancy dwarven plate I've been trying to give away.
Is there
Right.
any spider armor? I would like to get armor for my pet spider.
There is no spider armor, surprisingly. I don't know why they were.
Well, why didn't you ask? I could have forged you some.
I'll keep that in mind.
Think I didn't forge spider armor back in the war?
Well, no. Normally it's restricted to drow, and at that point it's much larger. I didn't think you were working with drow.
He's never armored a spider.
All right.
Why have you armored a spider? Now I'm curious.
So the spider wouldn't die?
Well, it's hard to argue with that logic, I suppose, but... Well, I'm going to carry along on the path.
By the way, as you guys do move through these halls, there are torches that are lit.
Yeah, I noticed that. They don't look
Bernie?
like they're actually producing light.
Are they not? They should be.
Yeah.
Is anyone blind, like who doesn't have sight?
Let me see.
Who doesn't have dark vision?
Normally, if there's a light source over top of dark vision, it creates like a double ring, and I don't see a double ring effect.
I'm trying a new lighting method. It may not have worked.
Chainlinks don't have dark vision. I don't have dark vision then.
But you can see?
Oh, I see what you're asking. Yes, I can.
Okay,
Yeah.
then the lighting must be working. I just don't
Hold
see the
on.
normal double ring effect.
We're gonna try something, John. Can you still see? Yeah, I turned off his light and he's still...
Yep.
He's got no torchlight
Okay.
and he can see.
Is that
Okay.
good or bad?
That's good.
Leave
That
it
means
off
his
for now.
lighting's working.
Okay,
Yeah.
perfect.
Just not doing the whole double ring
Cool.
effect. I'm doing a
Oh,
trick
well.
Monkey showed me for producing light
Nice.
in game, and yeah, it seems like it's working.
Right on, man.
What trick is this?
You go down to there's actually like a torch you can drag out.
It's a DM screen thing.
Yeah.
There it is.
It's on the lighting layer, and I hoped it would work, and it seems like it works. Alright, so just to clarify, that is a door. I'm going to try and point them out to the best of my ability at this point.
Is it locked?
It is not locked.
I save it,
And
but
I-
off it changes anyway.
And I open it.
You see?
All right, guys. Back on the war, we had statues that came to life and attacked. Let's find out if these do it.
This seems safe as Allender moves to the center of the room. I see Uthix had the exact same idea.
You guys hear a
Just
soft
gonna-
click as the stone underneath of you, actually both of you guys, drops down just a hair into the floor.
Well, Uthix, this seems to be safe. What do you think? Should we carry on? I appreciate that we had the exact same idea, though. Somehow I was not particularly prepared for a fight. Doesn't make a lot of sense, but...
So, Quaid, the thing you're showing me doesn't look like you have an issue. It looks like you just need to hook that end first.
Yes, but when I do that, it won't, like, fall into place. Like, I try and push it to where it'll hook with the other end, and there's not enough room.
What do you mean, not enough room?
Like, the arms aren't long enough for this motherboard.
That looks like the right type of connector for it, so the arm should be long enough. Are you fully flat against the CPU?
Yeah.
And it looks like you've got a Wraith style cooler, because I recognize the two RGB type of hookups available.
Yeah,
One of
it's the Wraith
is
Prism.
blue. Yep.
Thank you, Grim.
You're welcome.
Why are we thinking Grim?
I asked him something privately.
Oh.
Alright.
Well, I'm going to ask the obvious question. Do you have the locking bar in the right position, the unlocked position for hooking it?
Yeah. I tried it both ways.
Fucking A. God. Ah.
I can't see what's going on. I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
He's having issues getting his Wraith Prism in place.
Did you line up the triangle?
Yeah, triangle's lined up.
And the bar was lifted up?
Bar for the cooler is lifted up, and the bar to hold the CPU is pressed in. I don't know. We're about to go into combat. I'm going to stop talking with it for now.
Grim, do I know what these are?
What?
I rolled history.
Yeah. I suppose these would come up in study. They are living armor. The living armor. And Uthix is up first. As the statues all
Almost like I knew what was going to happen.
they jerk and start to move.
John, are you okay?
I am now, but fuck, man.
cold water
Yep.
for a half hour.
Yeah, man, I didn't think it'd blister that fast. That's funny.
Yep.
Yeah, it's like my last job working with fucking 300-degree deep fryer
Oh
ovens.
God, right? That's man's work for real. All right, that's keep going. I didn't mean to interrupt.
You're alright.
I heard.
Get a. Is it on your? If it's on your hand, I'm serious. Get a bowl of cold water and just soak it. Not like
Okay,
freezing,
but yeah, cold.
and at least a half
Okay,
hour.
I'll be back in a minute. I mean, I'll be on call, but I'll be away from keyboard for like 2 minutes.
Who thinks?
That's all right. You are like almost dead last in initiative, except for that one that's apparently out of order.
I know. I think I rolled a red 6. I
What
think.
the fuck?
Yeah, but the 4 is somehow ahead of you.
I like it.
How the fuck did that happen?
What the fuck? Oh.
I don't know. I hate the descending.
DM slacking.
Here, we'll fuck with
Yeah.
you guys. There we go.
All right.
As the bard of the group, I'm not exactly the quote-unquote heavy hitter. I'm not worried about being last.
Well. Trying to decide which group to aim for, and I think I'm going to actually go this way. 'Cause although the ones closer to me look like the better targets, these ones are closer to Kaida, and Kaida will die fast.
I had an idea.
I think
Kinda
you had a
does-
similar idea to what I was thinking.
Kind of does follow you up. You guys have been working together for a long time now. I mean, if you want to share your idea with Chopper and Uthix,
It might be called Wall of Lightning.
it might.
Oh, he's just gonna
might
he's
change
just gonna
Uthix's
lock them from
mind.
getting out. That's not a bad idea, actually.
Well, you see. Wall of Lightning could still be done if you do it a line across them. Although I don't know if it'll be entirely necessary here. Let's start throwing some punches and see if they hurt.
All right.
Okay. So
The Chopper, it was last week that you helped me with the bard because the character sheet is broken, right?
yeah, I helped
Okay,
you
I-
with picking spells and stuff.
Yeah.
Didn't help you with leveling up.
I remember you picking spells and they're no longer on my sheet.
Ah,
But they were when you and I finished.
There was a paladin spell and I believe Wall of Force.
Yes. Wall
Wall
of
of
Force,
Force.
they
that's
put
right.
on the wrong. Were they put on your copy sheet? I don't think they would have been. Definitely
I can
not.
put them on now.
Yeah, that's weird.
Give me 30 seconds, I'll find it.
Should I not add this? I'm just going to not touch anything until you say go ahead.
Probably a good idea.
Oh, Wall of Force, you can go ahead and re-add. I'm just going to figure out what that paladin spell was.
Yeah, because that was a good one.
I believe it was Circle of Power. Concentration 10 minutes, 30-foot sphere around you. Friendly
Sounds
creatures,
right.
including yourself, have advantage on saving throws against spells and magical effects.
Yep. I remember that one in particular because of a fight that we had just had. That's why you had suggested it might be a strong one. Okay. Cool. Got it.
Okay. So on the one closer to Kaida. Punch.
I'm pretty sure that hits. Yeah, that definitely hits. Alright, 15 damage as Uthix just punches an armor.
Now he's grappled.
I'll see that.
Punch. Alright, minimum damage. Nice.
10 damage.
And that's it.
Alright.
Somehow it's bleeding.
Remember, bleeding is a condition. But it looks thoroughly scrapped at this point.
Oh yeah,
Cameron?
these ones don't look like they're worth spells.
Kinda.
Hey, Cameron, how well do you remember the bard?
My bard or your
Gee, you-
bard?
I'm trying to figure out how many. How many spells I have at level 10.
I'll be
What I
honest, I
just
do not
looked at said what I just looked at said 14, but that sounds too fucking high for 10th level.
Well,
No,
doesn't
it
your
doesn't
subclass give you bonus spells and shit? Like that sounds
Yeah.
about right.
Yeah. Okay.
'Cause, that's basically on par with the number of spells that a wizard would be able to prepare.
Oh, okay. And I only have 13, so I get to pick another one. Okay.
Alright, kinda.
Alright. You said you don't think it's worth spell slots?
Not something as big as a wall. I mean, if you want to blast them with something, and feel free.
Didn't we have a long rest or no?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Something was messed up on my sheet. Sorry about that.
I almost scrapped one with 2 punches, and one was minimum damage. So I don't think we need to burn a wall of lightning.
Alright. Then, on this one, the 2's gonna hit this one, 1's gonna hit this one. The
Sorry,
first 2 hit,
I already saw the
this
last
one.
ping. Okay, the first 2 hit that one.
and the last one hits
So
this one.
unfortunately, 17 and 16 miss.
Oh,
But
I'm just
25
gonna
hit.
take a wild guess and say they're probably wearing full plate and have an 18.
I don't know where you get this information from. 25 hits.
Wow, that was bad. And that's gonna be my turn then.
Alright. Alright. Animated armor. Lumbers forward. Hold on just a second, guys. I'm going to make a quick little change here on something I disagree with, so just a little bit of homebrew. Just give me 1 second.
Cheating.
I am not.
He's cheating.
It's a disagreement between me and the developers of the game.
Although, no, I am actually curious. What is the disagreement?
My disagreement with the developers?
Yeah.
The fact that the living armors don't have any weapons.
Ah,
They clearly have maces in the picture. Like on the map, they have maces in their hand.
they kind of look like axes to me.
Well, I figure they can have
Point being,
whatever-
they are quite clearly holding weapons.
whatever I want to put in their hands, which I went with something classy.
I mean, as long as you're using their stats to affect the attack, sure. Yeah, I don't see why.
Yeah.
It's they're literally holding weapons. I don't see an issue.
What the fuck is going on?
How do they only have a 14 though? For AC, aren't they living plate mail?
They have 18.
Oh, okay. Never mind. I thought they only had 14 for some reason. 18 makes sense then.
I'll try refreshing real
Yeah.
quick.
Almost like they're plate mail.
Yes. I thought you guys had said 14 because I was too busy trying to murder a dog.
What you missed was Kaida missed with the 17 and the 16, and I said I was going to take a wild guess that they're plate mail and they have an AC of 18. Which Grim then responded with absolutely zero sarcasm and said, "I don't know where you get your information."
All right, Olander.
Howdy.
21 and a 5.
Well, the first one hit, but I ducked the second one.
I'm sure that 5 fucked him up.
Took 10 slashing damage.
I don't know what I said, but I'm going to assume I said it backwards. It made it sound like the 5 hit me instead of the 21.
No, I just said it backwards.
What?
What is their strength?
14.
So that's a +2. They don't have proficiency bonus on their attacks?
It's a +4 to there. Good catch, Chopper.
Okay, so they wouldn't have hit me still, but we need to keep that in
Wouldn't have
mind.
hit you, but the first one would have hit you even better.
Yeah.
Good catch, good catch.
Here I am helping Grim make these things more deadly.
Yes. And this one's attacking you with the longsword as well. Oh, god damn it.
So, those miss. Just in case you were wondering.
And D10. It's a 6. So this one that you have grappled tries to sling the long sword at you. It didn't anticipate that you're an unmovable wall, though, and both of its arms kind of wrap around you. The sword wraps around you, just bounces off of you, and the arms just kind of break off and go tumbling. They're just a bunch of pieces on the ground behind you now. As this one is disarmed.
Literally.
It just starts headbutting you.
No, that's my job.
I should have an icon for disarmed.
Yes. No arms.
There we go. Ben, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, I'm still stealth. Barry, don't mind me. I'm just gonna pass through you here.
Sure.
Well, that's interesting.
What's interesting?
Well, I added the luck blade to my sheet, but I didn't make it a weapon.
Okay.
Oh, because it's only a +1 on attack bonus. Never mind. Okay, so I'll just use the fucking Snake Eyes dagger. I did add it to my sheet. I'm just blind. Okay, I draw the dagger. Don't mind the sneak. I got a 3.
You got a 3.
That's fire damage.
Alright.
Okay.
Dagger that can literally one-shot you.
What?
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 You can't.
Wait. What?
I was gonna say you can't one-shot me, and then I realized you're the DM. You have the ability to just go, almighty fuck you!
No, he had actually said the dagger that could one-shot you.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
So technically, you can one-shot you.
Well, of course. Stab.
22 hits. Well,
29.
29. Oh, 29 damage.
Do I have second attack yet? Nope. Okay.
You,
Um.
are you multi-class?
Yeah, I started multiclassing, I believe. Yeah.
I was gonna say, if you're still straight rogue, you don't get a second attack. All your damage comes from that sneak.
No.
Unless you use dual wielding for the offhand attacks.
Mm-hmm.
Do I have dual wielding?
Do you?
Technically, anyone can dual wield.
Dual wielder.
Do you have dual wielding?
I have dual wielder.
Okay, it sounds like you're designed to be able to dual wield. An offhand attack is a bonus action attack, so you do give up your bonus action to sneak, disengage, stealth, all that shit.
Okay. In that case, I will just disengage and move back to. Wait. Yeah, I can move back to here.
All right.
Hi, guys. And I end my turn.
Olander.
Hey, how's it going? Didn't see you there.
You didn't see me until I stabbed him in the. Yeah.
Well, to this guy who just randomly walked up in front of me, I have to disable a few things. But
Just randomly walked up and poked you.
I'm gonna just try and kill this guy.
Okay, 27 and a 30 definitely hit.
And now I
Oh
have
no, that 30 might have missed.
I do have to check something though, because I'm trying to remember when I can apply the lightning damage from the weapon. If I can, I'm gonna apply it to that crit. It'd be so much easier if I could fucking type. There we go. Now it's working. Ah, so yes, it is whenever I hit with a melee attack. So I'll add that to the second one. And he is now my favorite foe.
Just gonna throw it out there. I don't even think you're gonna get as far as favored foe.
That's fine.
How much damage was that?
What?
23?
Yeah, 23 on the first one.
Okay.
But I do need to disable the gathered swarms damage and then roll damage on the second one.
Yeah, fucking explodes. Just as you hit it with the lightning and the bludgeoning, just fucking baseball bats it across the room into pieces.
Well, now that that's taken care of, I'm going to move up and watch this one. Care to try and move past, buddy? Just kidding. You're not going anywhere.
Orlando, we are lightning brothers in arms.
I have a fancy smacking stick. But that'll be it for me for now.
I have
magic
arms.
hands.
This guy doesn't have arms, but I have arms.
Oh, thanks. $20 and a 18.
Those hit.
Those hit. Those hit?
I'm not wearing the Dwarven plate now.
Oh, Jesus. $20 damage. I just want to text you while you're grappling the other one. Let's see. Well, this one has a lot of options. I choose to attack Olander. 18 and a 9.
Well, the 18 hits.
For 10, they're fucking rolling amazing on damage.
They are. They're consistently getting the 8. Wow. That's fine. You're going to be going the same way as your friend did.
I think you guys are losing more health on fights that I worried about. And then it brings over to Barry.
I think think I'm gonna start singing. And as I'm
Another-
singing, I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15.
Fuck them up.
I'm gonna go to there. And then I'm gonna throw this. And I need a little bit of help figuring some of it out. But I'm gonna throw this on this motherfucker right here. Comes out of the player's handbook, so it's legit, right?
It is legit. Hold on.
What? Is this a DM says? And it's fine if it is. I rarely.
No. It's the DM questioning your application of the spell, not so much the spell or its mechanics.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm new, so school me.
So, Chopper, do you want to school him on that real quick? I feel like Chopper will explain it better than I can.
Sure.
I love how Chopper's
I
become.
mean,
the
I don't.
co-DM.
I honestly do not know. So this
Well,
is
no, I've been waiting for a
Yeah,
moment
this
where
is,
I can grab my pizza, and it seems like the best
perfect.
moment.
Okay. Yeah, this will be a learning experience for me. So what's the deal with this one then?
Well, so part of that is the charmed target must use its action before moving on each of its turns to make a melee
Yeah.
attack against a creature other than itself that you choose.
Yeah.
So the only person you have to choose is Uthix.
Oh, because it will not move to here.
It has to attack before it moves.
Got it. Okay. I was wondering about that. So okay.
And I
Worthy
figured it's-
spell, but just no, it makes sense to me now. Worthy spell, but just not in that application.
Yes.
Okay.
Also, another just key limitation to be aware of: you have to use your action each round to maintain this spell. So
Yeah.
you literally cannot do anything else while maintaining this spell.
Okay. Alrighty. Let's do. Let me see. I'm gonna go with. I've got somebody yelling in my other fucking ear. That's why I'm partially distracted. I'm just gonna throw this down on top of this cocksucker.
I like where this is going.
Caught a daggers.
Yeah, right here. Because
Higher
then
level
somebody
Ooh.
can grab somebody and throw it into somewhere.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh.
Yep, and I upcasted that bitch.
Yeah, and that's why I was laughing. You rolled ones on the upcast.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, my spell save DC is 17, if that's what you were.
No, that doesn't
matter.
Doesn't apply here.
Okay.
Alright. Is that it for you, Barry?
No. I am going to look at
Which one did he drop it on?
this one in here.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at over at Chopper's character and say a couple of inspiring words and give him a bardic inspiration point.
Ah, fancy.
And then that'll be the end of my turn.
Alright, so this one starts its turn in the spinning blades.
It takes 11 damage.
Moves out of the spinning blades. And
What's that?
attacks
I'm
the-
sorry.
Moved out of the spinning blades and attacks the closest target.
And misses.
Ozix, you're up.
Okay. So this one Takes 1 point of damage for being grappled. $27 hit.
Mm-hmm. Yes.
I'm going to assume that's a yes.
It's dead as it shatters.
Okay. $33 hit.
Yes. Is that on this one?
Yes.
Oh god. Roll damage.
Okay, but
As that one shatters.
he's dead.
Mm-hmm. Another
Okay.
dead.
Well, I think he successfully disarmed it.
Its arms are over there. Its head's over there. The feet did not go anywhere though.
Well, unfortunately, I can only do that bonus action grapple on the one that I hit, and I just overkilled it, so I'm going to instead do my offhand attack on the last one.
Hit.
And that's it.
Kinda.
I am going to Ray of Frost this one.
Roll it. 17
Yep, 17.
is a miss.
Darn. Well, that's my turn then.
He rolled a 3. He got a
You know,
17.
I've noticed
Yeah,
Kaida
I-
has way more luck with saves because it relies on them to roll low and not him to roll high.
Yeah. Yep.
Because
Well, he's currently got
if
a
it's
plus.
based, yeah, no, but like he rolled a 3, he should have been able to hit that with ease.
Mhm.
Like it's literally, if it's something where he's relying on the enemies to fail their save, he somehow does way better than relying on his plus fucking 14 to nail a hit. Yeah, so I don't know how it works that way, but yeah, making them save seems to be a
I
better
didn't want to
thing.
use a high level spell after seeing how quickly these guys are going down.
Oh yeah, no, I don't blame you for not burning high level spells. These things are melting.
Ben,
Speaking of melting, Betty!
Kaido's done.
Yeah, I'm done.
Stabbity stab stab.
I think the one with the most health is this one, and the one that's about to die is that one. I mean, they're both about to die, but
Okay, well in that case I'll just flip. And fire damage. 28.
how alive is that one now?
Oh,
Or is Grim dead?
it's dead.
Ah,
It's dead. Sorry.
Hollander, clean up.
Yeah, I'm out of movement. I can't move any closer to fuck that one up too with an offhand attack.
We'll enter.
Sorry, I was eating and didn't want to talk. So, I mean, it's a simple process.
Smack it till it's dead.
Mhm.
Smack, 2
Got
smack.
4 HP left.
1 miss, 2 miss.
Mhm.
Oh,
That's
God.
fine. Well.
I'll finish it off. Let me at it.
That means I rolled a 2 and a 6. I love it.
It's even though he missed as well.
Okay, I am going to look over.
Barry, do you have a
And
stick you could smack this thing with? 'Cause
I'm go-
that's how broken it is.
I'm going to cast aspersions on his family and motherhood.
Ah, perfect. Your mother was a hamster, and your father smelt of elderberries.
It died from the insult. Oh, no, you're gonna have.
What was it save?
Do I have
What
to?
was it save?
13.
Okay,
As the armor just
you just killed
They
a
got
suit of armor with an insult.
They have a wisdom modifier of a -4. There's no way I was making that.
That's funny.
They have
and
a worse
Allender's gonna
wisdom
take
mod
a
than They have a worse wisdom mod than the Uthics.
Allender's
That's
gonna take
pretty
a quick
bad.
swig of one of his potions.
Yeah, good plan.
I'm fine. I got hit once. Or twice. Twice.
Ben's like, I
Ethics
feel
is probably
great.
the reason I didn't get hit.
Now, Ben, there seems to be a door over there. Would you mind?
Door?
I just picture him going door and just slams headfirst into it.
Basically.
That's how I walk up to your door whenever I need something from you.
Yeah.
Actually, 1 second.
Oh no.
Time's up.
Oh no.
I have a somewhat
no.
important question.
There's gonna be a loud bump on my door here in about 2 seconds.
What is question?
Has anybody
Yep.
asked?
There it is. Yeah, I don't know if you guys can hear that, but
No.
Has
Has
anybody,
anybody
asked?
asked the bard to not play musical instruments while in this dungeon? Because otherwise, I guarantee I'm
Nope.
gonna.
Look, we want them to come to us.
Like, we were trying stealth, but now we just
So-
flipped the very obvious trap and murdered
Right.
the very obvious trap, so...
Ben, this door looked very fancy compared to all the other doors that you've unlocked.
oh, so I did unlock it.
But it unlocks it.
Okay, then I'm gonna open it.
I play a little musical note as you pop the lock and swing the door open.
Alright. Ben and Uthix, deck save.
Oh. Okay.
Ben saves.
Did Uthix fail?
Uthix failed. It was DC 14.
Ah. Uthix failed again.
Hang on. Oh,
There we go.
okay. I was gonna say, yeah. Don't forget your bardic inspiration.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Can I
You have a D10 on that
can I
bitch.
just retcon that and roll that, Grim?
Yes, you can retcon that and roll your bardic inspiration.
Okay. Yeah, I would have made the first one then. Thank you, John.
Oh hell yeah!
Alright, you guys take half damage.
Ah,
Guys.
6.
Take 6
I just got
damage
back.
each as the doors are opened wide and a burst of fire floods out of the doorway, engulfing both of you. But at this point, it's
Oh, you
just,
could-
it feels kind of refreshing after the trip over here. Uthix is a little drier.
Uthix is like, hey, you singed my beard.
Right.
As Ben just looks at you, your beard? I'm covered in hair.
Well, I feel like you should have seen the trap
Indeed.
then.
He's a dwarf. I'm also gonna walk on into the room.
Are you just gonna ignore the other door?
Okay, so that's
The
not
one
on your
down
right.
the hall. I stepped
talking about-
outside. There's one down the hall.
Oh.
No, I stepped out over here.
Oh, okay. Just to clarify what
Ben will
this
follow,
is, guys, you should be able to see through that. That is a bunch of rocks and a collapsed passage. That has it's traversable, but there's there's holes in the floor. It just seemed to drop for a while.
Well, I say we go through the first pass first, and see where it leads.
Once again in English, please.
So I say we go through the first path first and see where it leads to.
Which one's first?
The
Well,
one
this
on
one
the
seems
right's
to be the
open.
right. This seems to be the rightmost path, so it's the right path.
Chopper
So we'll
cannot
go this
deny
way,
that
and then we'll
logic.
go the other way.
All right.
Are those stairs going up or down?
Those stairs are going up.
Okay.
And they are incredibly uneven.
I can see that. That's why I asked the question.
I'm gonna stop here.
Wait, why am
and
I
then-
in front with Uthix?
I don't know.
I don't know.
I just disappeared. Bye, guys.
I'm gonna hide up. I tried hiding behind the rat, but never mind.
How are you gonna hide behind a creature smaller than you?
It's worth a shot.
Alright, so in front of you guys see a silver and gold door with runes on it. And in front of it you see 6 pedestals, each with a magical orb atop them.
Can
Well,
I Arcana
I suppose
it?
they would be a silvery orb that appears magical. Saying magical orb, kinda. Whatever.
I'm gonna.
Silvery orb, you say?
They're silver, huh? Like with
gosh.
money?
Here, I got this. Why does the rat have a higher fucking arcana than the...
Sorcerer? I don't know. That kind of.
Because he's used to stealing magic shit.
That is
Good roll.
fair. That is fair.
Barry, we might need your skills in Arcana. Because you always do better. Damn it.
The door, the silver. Okay, so Ben is pretty sure the silvery orbs have something to do with the door.
Ben's gonna go look at the door and try and read it.
Okay, so it's covered in magical runes.
Ah, I know this one. You gotta pick up one of the orbs and replace it with an equal weight.
How much does the orb weigh?
Well, that's the challenge.
I'm gonna just
Okay.
try and.
I have a bag of ball bearings. I'm gonna try and take this one.
Are the runes
So-
on the door in any particular language?
No, they're just magical runes, which technically don't have a language, if I remember correctly.
I investigate the runes on the door.
Which means you can
hold
arcana them.
Hey,
He's a 1 and did the best.
I'm gonna investigate the runes on the door.
Okay, let's see here. Give me just a second here. Alright. So you recognize that the runes are bind the door to the silvery magical orbs around the room. It's a passcode. It unfortunately does not give the code. But essentially, to open the door, you must press the runes in the correct order. You have to press the silvery orbs around the room in the correct order. Failing to press them in the correct sequential order can result in damage. As Ben, roll a con save.
Oh. My con. That's not my good one.
As Ben takes a d4 in damage.
Well, guys, it's not this one. Olander, touch the one next to you.
Well, okay. I'm going to poke it repeatedly.
No, just once.
The
I
orb,
said what I said.
the orb glows green.
Oh,
Hey, look at that. Ben, now
I
you
knew-
try.
I knew
Okay.
that was going to be right.
Ben's gonna touch his orb.
Alright, Ben, roll a con save.
Ha ha!
I was going to keep track of these guys for you, but I think you guys should have to keep track.
Uthix has got it. I saw him draw a purple.
Okay, so
pink
Ben, you
one.
made the save. You take no damage.
That wasn't me.
That
Oh,
wasn't you?
somebody drew a pink one.
No, that was
Okay.
me, and then I decided, nah, I should make you guys track this.
There we go.
So-
Number 1.
All right, then press that one again.
I'm gonna poke it.
Kaida, you touch this one.
Does
Yep.
it burn out
I
when
touched this one.
So,
does it burn out when you go out of order?
Yes, it stops glowing.
Okay.
You know, there might be a better way to discern the code, but this is kind of amusing, so carry on if you want.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Olander touched his. Did Olander touch his again before Kaida touched his?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
Touched his.
All right, Kaida, when you touch yours, it glows green.
Haha!
Ben! I feel bad for Ben, but hey, Ben, you up?
Yep, my turn.
Con save.
Con save.
All right.
Watch that one be last.
As you take
Probably.
8 of damage, you take 4 damage.
Oh,
By the way,
those-
this every
no.
time this happens, you're getting electrocuted, so it's like hair on end.
Ooh, fun.
He's just sitting here repeatedly just, what does this button do? What does this button do?
As the lights go out again.
Alright, well, Kaida and I shall repeat the process. Uthix, pick a button to
Oh.
press.
I'll poke the one right here.
And it lights up green.
Oh,
Hey, Ben!
Ben's gonna try again.
Roll con save.
Haha!
You saved.
Alright, well, let's repeat the process.
And it glows
I'll
green.
try.
Oh, wait. Hold on. 1, 2, 3. Oh, sorry, Ben. That was right. I got overzealous
Ow.
there.
Motherfucker.
That was number 2.
He
He was
just
like,
wanted to hurt
take
Ben.
a con save, just cause
Alright.
fuck you.
I'm gonna press this one.
Olander, make a con save.
Ah, well, now we know the order. As I try and just, it's like, oh, hey, we know the order. Alright, we're good now.
I'm sad. I only got up to a D10.
He took 2 damage.
He took-
All right, and this time after the 4, Uthix pokes this one.
Okay, that lights up
And then
green.
So, Graham, I'm curious, was there a way to
Well,
figure
we're
out
gonna
the
try that
code?
again.
I'm
Well-
gonna do it again.
The answer is inside the dungeon. You guys just haven't got to it yet.
You should have known what was gonna happen.
Why
Okay.
actually do a puzzle when you can brute force a puzzle?
Can we take a second to appreciate that the one that has the highest con save is the one that we didn't have take any con saves?
Barry's con save.
What?
Wait, who has the highest?
Uthix.
Oh,
I didn't make any con saves.
Uthix, what's yours?
That's actually a +8 for this stuff.
So am I.
I also appreciate that Barry just sat up there watching this all unfold.
Yeah, well, I mean,
I
look
pull
at
out a
poor Barry. He
notebook.
does. Look at poor Barry. He doesn't even have a health bar.
That is true.
I
For the
just pull
record,
out
I
a-
did not make his
Tried to
token.
fix it. It's because he doesn't have a max health set for some reason. And doesn't want to link up to his character properly.
Mhm.
Hey Ben, I
Uh-huh.
think this is a.
Oh, yeah, I can do it
Wait.
manually.
I'm gonna go ahead and shove the door open.
I have max hit points set up.
For some reason, your token's just weird.
All right.
Well, it's fitting, so
After being
Who's walking through
electrocuted
first? There we go.
multiple times, I'm gonna stealth again?
As Hollander just proudly walks directly into the door, into the building, room,
Into the door. Nope, into the door.
through the.
Forgets to
did.
let it open all the way. Just walks right into the door.
I said I shoved the door open. I didn't say I was using my hands.
Okay, did he die? No? Okay. Then I'll walk in. Does that statue have tits?
Yeah.
Yes,
I
that she
don't-
has tits.
No,
I
those are
immediately
actually
grab them.
massive nuts.
I immediately grab the boobies one with each hand.
But they're across the room, but if you want to go for it, go ahead, I suppose.
Oh, I
That
thought
is
they
a
were
bit
right with
tall.
us.
So, the
Oh.
statue does stand at 25 feet tall.
Okay,
These are in a large
never mind.
cylindrical room that is topped by a dome.
Oh,
The
gentlemen, there's 3 gold pieces down there.
the the dome is transparent though, and you guys can see the stars.
I cast Firewall.
All right. So
He's
this
just
is
like-
what it's like to be at the bottom of a well.
Muddy.
I have a feeling this was near the end of the dungeon. But Ben, did you just dive it? Ben, there was a walkway! I think he just dived right in.
Money.
Hopefully he sticks the landing.
It doesn't look like there's really much depth to this.
No, there's not. It's stairs all the way down. But Ben did throw
Money.
himself into a pile of various coinage.
Clang!
He just opens the bag of holding and just starts shoveling it in.
I think he rolled sleight of hand for that. I don't think there's any way to make that discreet.
I'm going to subtly do this. You don't
There's
see me.
some... Wait, did the turnover just get cleared, or did that just get brought up?
I'm not sure, but it definitely moved.
Oh no.
No, I was clearing it.
Oh. I was like, oh
Don't worry,
no.
the baby mimics won't attack till later.
Baby ones!
I'm gonna
Guys,
feast
I get
on
new
them.
pets!
What? Oh yeah.
You can tame baby mimic.
Yeah. Yeah, don't mind what Ben said.
No. So you're shoveling coins into the bag of holding?
Yes.
Well,
Okay.
Ben, how much did you find down there?
Uh
Damn it, Tron.
carry the 3. No clue.
Carry the 3. No clue.
Coins.
Well, in that case, I'll take the stairway down and meet him. Well, I suppose. Try and assist you, so why don't we check again?
While they're down there scraping up and bagging up the coins and counting them, you guys see the torch in the statue's hands begin to glow a soft red color.
Ah! Ben, I think we might have made a mistake.
I'd like to see where this goes, so continue what you're doing.
I agree.
Ben stops, looks at the statue, goes, wait a fucking minute. He's like,
Do I recognize that?
uh-oh. As he slowly starts dumping the coins back out, he's like,
You done
I'm
fucked
sorry.
up.
One second.
We already done an Arcana check on this place.
No.
No,
No, we have not.
He immediately went for the money.
Ben likes money.
So you guys recognize this. Whoever rolled the 23 in history.
Ben.
Religion checks also would have been
Kaida.
a good one. Or Kaida.
And Kaida.
This is a statue of the humanoid representation of Tiamat. Tiamat.
Oh.
Oh, okay. Nothing important then. Carry on.
As the flame grows brighter red.
I've met her before. She's quite lovely. I gave her my signet ring.
Alright.
Although that may not have been this plane's variant.
Olander, Ben, and Barry. Deck saves. I think Barry's caught up in this mess now.
Oh, I couldn't have had the 20 game. Oh, he couldn't have had the 20 game. Lump point.
This is DC 20. Barry made it.
Hey, Barry! I'm proud of you, man.
Benny, you might want to burn a bit of luck.
Yeah. I was just trying to
Hold on. Stop. Don't do anything.
Oh,
Okay, never mind.
No, because now I'm closer. Because I would have
I
had
was
to
going to give you a
score.
bardic I was going to give you a bardic inspiration.
The only
Yeah.
issue with that is it's a bonus action that you'd have had to have done before.
Oh,
It's not-
yeah. No, good point.
On the
Looks like-
bright side, you can now choose which of the B20s is used. So I think you might be able to use 27 if I'm understanding right.
No.
Oh,
No.
Did our
where's Flash of
anything?
Genius?
No?
Boy, when you need him.
If you
Ah.
saved, you take half.
If you save,
Okay.
you take half.
I'm gonna try it again. Oh
Half
no.
of how much again?
Again?
We're about to find out, John.
Oh,
38.
I take no damage. Fuck you.
14.
Well, is it fire
Or not
damage again?
14.
It is fire damage because it's a fireball.
19.
Well, I didn't
Wait,
take.
I didn't cast it though, did I?
No.
No.
No,
took no
but
damage.
Benny is lucky he has evasion and all of that luck.
Yeah.
As the fireball detonates on Allander's face and he barely reacts. And just kind of drinks another potion. Well, that was unpleasant. Barry, do you need a potion?
I have one. Thank
Alright.
you. Thank you.
Well,
Back to shoveling money in bag?
go ahead and try and get the count up again. I'll be helping you this time.
Okay.
Oh, there we go. Much better.
The statue starts to go red again.
Well, we're obviously not going to learn. Barry, you might want to step out of the area.
Go where?
Just
Back
next
over
to
here.
me.
You guys have about a third of the gold.
No. Barry, that is
Okay,
not the
so,
right place you want to be.
Hey, Barry.
Yeah.
Remember that paladin spell you picked up?
Oh, yeah.
If they're gonna insist on doing this, it might be the thing to do.
Barry, you're still in range, technically. It's a 20-foot.
So,
Still in
step,
range.
one further back.
Actually, I wonder if this will work instead.
It'll still reach them. It's 30 feet, so you can actually step further back and be out of range of the fireball and still have them with that aura.
Here we go.
Nice. Dempterity. Oh, yay!
24.
As I once again get immolated and do not acknowledge it.
24
just
and
take-
24.
Take
So,
no
yeah.
damage.
No damage.
Neither do I.
Yep.
Because of John.
Alright, you guys got another third of the gold
Thank-
gathered up.
Thank you,
roll
Barry.
Dex saves one more time.
Oh, not as good, but that's fine.
Well, it's DC
I think I
20.
still have more luck. I think I still have more luck.
Alright, so, Olander.
That's fine. I take half damage anyway.
Yeah, I learned how to do that on our last break.
I
Very
take
nice.
half-
Well,
I take half damage anyway. It takes 20 fucking damage. Now, notably, I don't think that stacks with Barry's ability. Because
What
you
do you
have
have that gives you
resistance
half
to
damage?
fire, right?
yeah.
Ah, yeah, it's fire.
Well, is that all the gold gathered up?
That's all the gold gathered up.
What about
And
chest?
the other items?
That right there is clearly a chest.
It is a chest.
I assume. Did we
Okay.
gather up all of the items while we were down there? Because that's what I assumed we were doing. Or was it just the gold?
You guys can pile the items in too.
Alright.
As there's a chest, the chest is locked.
Well, that's fine. Stick it in my bag of holding here.
Okay.
Actually, I don't have a bag of holding. Do you have a bag of holding?
I have a bag of holding.
Put it in the bag of holding.
I actually have 2 bags of holding, which is what my next question was going to be. How big is this rock that keeps exploding?
I don't think it's the rock that is doing that is necessarily causing it. I'm pretty sure it's Tiamat causing it, but
Pull the camera over.
If the rock's doing it, then it would barely reach the ground.
That is true. That is true. Okay. In that case, I'm just going to
I was gonna say.
put the chest in a bag of holding.
It is originating from the statue up here.
Didn't you say the statue was 25 feet tall?
I was going to say, so the fire's not even touching the ground.
But he said it's a fireball, so I assumed he was casting a fireball down at us.
Yes, there's originating from. But now, yeah.
Ah.
Actually dropping it straight down on them.
It's pewing straight down.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it's almost as like some divine force is telling you this is a bad idea.
Damn, that's
Nobody's
crazy.
counterspelling this statue.
I've dealt with 2 versions of Tiamat already, and I used to enjoy conversations with Asmodeus. I am not bothered by her trying to light me on fire for the 3 millionth time.
Make a deck
Okay.
save.
Ben's gonna come out here. What? Another one?
No, later. As he's argued. I'm kidding. Get out of there.
She
Fine,
made
I
it.
saved.
It was nothing.
As I get immolated again, and just, nice try.
Okay.
There's another door. Let's go open that one.
Hold on. Ben wants to know what's in the chest. So he gets the chest. Open.
Does he
Is this
succeed?
Tiamat?
Inside the chest
Green.
is a golden heart.
A golden heart.
A golden anatomically correct heart.
Oh, that looks delicious.
Touch that, and your skin will turn to gold. That's
Are
how
you
it worked with
actually?
the stone one.
Oh,
that's
I was going to ask.
that's
you
how it
actually-
worked with the stone one.
As Ben's like holding it, he's like, "What?"
Well, I don't seem to recognize it, although maybe it has a religious significance.
Did you say
Well,
as
he said
Ben's holding
is,
it,
Ben
so,
is holding it?
Yeah, with
Yep.
gloves of thievery.
I don't think gloves protect you from curses.
Oh.
I don't see
I
how
love
they
that wording.
would. Somebody might be fucked.
I don't think gloves protect you from curses.
As Ben's just like, "Oh no."
It's been
Nice
just like, I
job.
suddenly feel a sense of dread.
Well, I mean, not all curses are immediately obvious. Maybe this is a subtle one.
Ben, you see gold slowly spreading up your arms as they suddenly feel heavier.
I think somebody may have been correct. Oh, is that the heart of Midas?
In front of your guys' eyes, Ben turns golden in color and shiny and reflective. You
He's
feel
becoming
heavy,
the thing
but
he loves.
you can still move, Ben. Your weight is now tripled, and it counts as if you are wearing heavy plate armor. Is your natural
So I now-
AC.
I now weigh
You are
180
also-
pounds.
Resistant to slashing and piercing damage.
Okay, serious question here.
Yes, what's the question?
Does he have the same functionality as heavy armor, as in disadvantage on stealth?
Yes, he's literally clunking around as a golden person right now.
Okay, so I have
And
net neutral.
and say he had like a class ability that says only works if he's not wearing heavy armor.
Well, that's an interesting question because it's technically natural armor now.
Yeah, this is why I have this question.
I think
He holds it up to Uthix. You what?
I think you can still use it because this counts as a natural armor.
So I can still use Barbarian Rage.
Oh god.
Wait, does that mean that you quarter that? No, because resistances don't stack.
Resistances don't stack.
Now resistance is still stacked, thank god.
Quarters the fucking damage. So you said blunt and slashing and piercing? I have resistance?
Yes.
He only said 2, not 3.
No, sorry. It's piercing and slashing.
Okay.
You still take
Blunt
full
damage
blunt.
still fucks me up.
I think
The last part is the heart just kind of it like sludges into you as well.
Okay, so Uthix is now like comparing the shiny to the shadows behind you and like, I don't feel like that's the best thing for you. he's looking into the shadows and looking at the golden skin. It's like, this might cause you some issues.
so. Grim, did
Nonsense.
any of us recognize the item?
Yeah, it's a heart of gold.
Ben did as he picked it up.
It's a heart of gold.
He's like, oh, I know what this is. Oh, fuck.
Ben's there. Ben's there like, I've never been told I had a heart of gold before.
Yes, this is a cursed magic item. There are ways to remove it.
Just gonna say, I did call it.
Yeah, Chopper
You
did
did?
call it.
I still love that I left there talking shit about Tiamat, and she probably does. That version of Tiamat has probably never met me.
Probably not.
What'd you say?
Possibly not.
I thought you said why not, and I was very confused there for a second.
All right, well,
This seems
you
to
got a
happen
golden Benny now.
By the way, Quaid, this
Yeah.
seems to happen to a lot of your characters. They run into cursed
Uh,
Curses?
Yeah, this has happened
Okay,
before.
so we need to keep Benny from
actually-
selling himself.
I actually have 2 cursed items, like, in
Oh.
and on me now.
Sorry, there's one more effect on this. Ben.
Yeah.
As long as you're not moving, you have false appearance.
What is
You look like a
that?
statue.
If you're not moving, you look like a statue.
Nifty.
So what I'm hearing is Ben's stealth, and in
How
his
is this
place
a
a golden
curse? Because it
statue.
sounds like all benefit.
Yeah,
Okay. So the curse.
No,
is-
seriously.
There is a curse. I just don't have to tell you what the curse is.
That's
Fair
fair.
enough.
Yeah, there's a downside that'll come later. It's just we don't get to figure that part out yet.
Um,
For all we know, this item is not actually cursed.
So,
Well, he didn't have to attune to
I
it,
mean-
so something weird's going on.
Yeah, which means it doesn't take up an attunement slot. It gives the effect of plate armor.
which
Yeah, I'd say
doesn't-
we not even worry about it. This is
Wait.
just him now.
does that... Since it's
Oh,
my
it'll be
natural
fine.
armor, does it also add my deck?
No,
Sure.
No, because it functions as plate armor.
Okay, well in that case, my AC does not change.
Your AC doesn't change.
I was already at an
again
18.
those resistances.
And yeah, John, I have a big section on this that says what the curse does.
I figured you probably did, you sneaky fuck.
But yeah, no,
Yeah, we're
that,
gonna
that
let
is
you-
very positive.
hmm
For now.
Well, I'm going to safely assume we can all deduce that it is cursed by the fact that he didn't have to attune to it, and we can't just take it off of him.
And the fact
Yeah.
that it happened as soon as he touched. And now he's
Yeah.
a boulder.
Yeah.
As Ben's just like...
I don't know what you guys are talking about. This is fucking great.
He's just like, I'm
I think-
so shiny.
The obvious thing that you feel right now is you feel very heavy.
Yeah, I now weigh 180 pounds.
That was
Fat.
that was 4 times your weight was 180.
You said 3 times.
Yeah, you did say 3 times.
Oh,
You did.
3 times your weight was 180.
Yeah, I'm a 3'4" rat folk. I
I was gonna...
weighed 60 pounds.
Wow, you are actually pretty heavy for a rat folk.
Yeah. Like, I'm literally carrying my gear again. That's all that's happening. Because my gear is 176 pounds.
All right. Well, that happened.
All right, we got to keep him from selling himself.
You gotta keep me from selling him.
No. You guys are missing opportunities here. We could sell me, and then I could stealth the fuck out.
Good luck. So she's like, they're just sitting in their living room, just doom, 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 doom. The fuck is that?
As I look at Olander
Did
and
you
go,
move the statue?
what do you
No.
mean, good luck? As I just disappear.
Oh no, see, he's still good at stealth. So what it's going to be, someone's going to buy him. They're going to set up the statue. He's going to sneak. They're going to walk back in to admire the statue and be like, did the statue move?
So Ben, just to confirm for you, you are rolling stealth with disadvantage and advantage, so you're net normal right now.
Yeah, I still rolled a 28.
I know. I'm just making sure you are aware.
Yeah, I know.
that You're balanced out
Yeah.
right now.
Yeah, he said that.
Alright, Ben, touch the heart of gold.
Well, that seemed as a foolish choice, but there is an entire extra area we have yet to explore. Several, actually.
Well, on the positive side, it adds to my story.
As you just hear
That
Ben
it
go
does.
ding, 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 ding,
He's
down the
gonna
hallway.
start
What-
telling the story of the rat folk with a heart of gold.
Yes, sir.
He gets to tell the story of the rat folk with the heart of gold, while his compatriot was screaming at a god.
Which
Oh,
I
hey,
regret
enjoy
nothing.
how the rat folk with the heart of gold is more literal than anyone's ever going to understand.
Well, let's see if your fingers are still as dexterous as they used to be, Ben.
Okay.
He just headbutts the door again.
Now I can headbutt the. Oh wait, no, I'm not resistant to blunt damage.
That door wasn't locked.
Well, all right.
It was
He
just-
must have unlocked it.
Just shut.
I unlocked it.
This just appears to be another bunkhouse. Well, let's not rummage through their clothes.
Nah, I'm gonna rummage through their clothes.
Have you met Benny?
That is true.
What is this?
Very
He is
thorough.
made of gold and just dodged 3 fireballs because of his greed.
That is a couple shelves with personal artifacts.
items,
Items.
personal items.
Personal
Don't say
items.
artifacts.
Like what?
Think he was thinking personal effects.
Personal effects. Thank you, Chopper. There's a couple mundane books of different titles. There's a couple on the bottom shelf. There are some pots that are very large.
Where's an S on that?
How many pots?
Pot.
Oh, sorry, this is the second shelf. There are 4 semi-large pots.
Can I grab one?
What's in them?
Well, they have lids on them.
Okay.
I wouldn't open that if I were you.
You can grab one.
I'm gonna grab one.
Okay, you grab one.
I have a pot with a lid on it. We don't know what's inside yet.
Okay. Would you like to open it?
Yes, I would.
Okay, there's a smell. Things runs out the door. A smell is assaults your nostrils as you realize this is a what do they call it? A bed pot? A
Bedpan.
Chamber pot.
bed chamber pot? Yes, it is a chamber pot, kinda.
Right. I have an idea.
Fuck is everybody?
So I'm gonna
Hold on,
put the
hold
lid
on.
back on and
Where-
keep it with me.
Let me find you real quick, John.
I'm in the circular room where we all were, and then
We all disappeared.
We left.
Just this way.
Uthix went back for you. Do you see Uthix?
Yep.
Follow Uthix.
I'm trying to, but there's a fucking wall in the way. There
Alright,
we go.
I got you, Barry. You go up, hang left, and then this is outside the room, and I'm gonna shift ping everybody.
And
Shift
in
ping
that
everybody.
room is where Kaida just opened somebody's chamber pot.
And Kaida just opened a chamber pot.
You get a good look, good sniff.
Good whiff.
There's 4 beds, 4 pots. I mean, they're civilized. Everyone got their own pot. Ben, you are rummaging around clothes. They're not fancy, but they're not common either. They're somewhere in between.
Yeah, I wasn't even like. I was more so checking if there's anything underneath the clothes, like loot wise.
No, just well folded.
Did they
clothes.
hide their valuables in their clothing?
Just clothing.
Damn. Okay.
All right. What do you guys like to do?
I have
Kyrie,
a quick.
oh, go ahead, John.
I just got a quick mechanical question. I was looking at my sheet. I have something called Survivor, which allows me to increase either Wisdom or Constitution by 1. Is that going to automatically happen during the level up?
Hmm? I don't know, because we did
Or
your
should
level
I add the 1?
Let me look at it real quick, because we did your level up
Mhm.
manually.
I'm sorry, I'm just now like starting to notice some of the changes on the sheet.
That would not have applied automatically.
Okay. Well, my wisdom can't go any higher, so I'd love to put that in con. And, all right.
Go ahead.
So that makes it from an 18 to a 19, right?
Did the modifier change?
No,
Okay.
I don't think so.
If you get it 1 higher, we'll have to retroactively like do your health for every level. Because you'll pick up a level. You'll pick up 1 health for every level, so you would gain.
Oh,
And
got it,
HP.
got it. Okay. Well, cool. My con is now a 19. All right, that's it.
All right.
Hey guys, I finally got that fucking cooler installed.
Nice.
What was the issue?
I didn't want to break it, so I wasn't
Ah.
pushing hard enough.
You were trying to be gentle. I figured that was going to be the issue.
Yeah. I should have plugged the fan in before putting the fucking cooler on.
Man, you see shinies off to your right.
Shinies! Oh, they're torches. Unless they're actual shinies.
The walls shimmer and reflect the light of the torches.
Othex! Othex, do the dwarf thing!
Oh, these look like walls.
Yeah. What kind of... What is the rock in the wall that is shiny? I like it.
Do I recognize shiny walls?
You do. These walls are rich in gold ore, which seems odd about the location.
Oh,
Yeah.
these walls actually appear high in gold.
You know how to mine?
Doesn't exactly match this location, though. These wouldn't normally be
Oh.
gold.
So it's suspicious.
A little bit, yes.
Okay. You know how to mine?
Well, I am a dwarf.
Do you have mining tools?
No,
Oh.
I have smith's tools.
Barry, is there a reason you're in the wall?
Because he wants to be? Don't
Wait.
judge.
Yeah.
He can't be.
Nah, I'm trying to catch up with everybody.
It's okay. They're
Like I've got the
right
sheet. Okay, yeah. Okay.
They were just
I've
right
got the
around
sheet
wall.
at a certain size, and when I don't always catch when everybody moves, and nobody says, "Well, hey, look, we're gonna
Grab the
move."
stoner. Yeah. We forget to grab the stoner. It's okay.
Yep.
Remember, keep track of your stoner.
Mine's in Florida.
Yeah, the walls seem to have a high content of gold in them.
Can I just wander around?
Well, technically, yes.
Okay.
But just remember, the
I'm
party...
going to accompany him, because I do
Well,
enjoy wandering around for no
No, I
fucking
mean, I
reason.
figure everybody else is just kind of wandering around. I'm gonna go see what I can find.
I agree.
Valid.
Alright, the party
I
is
know.
split into two. We have Ben and Uthix with the gold, and the other party members wandering.
Yeah, I don't give a fuck about the money. I'm after the story.
I'm
fair.
following Barry just because I feel like he's gonna find trouble. Well,
Alright, so this is nice, because I'm keeping one camera on the half the party, one camera on the other party.
Well, gentlemen, we appear to have hit a dead end, but we did find gold.
No, I found
Again.
boxes.
You found 2 boxes and a basin of water.
Hmm.
You open a box. As
No.
for the other half of the group, you guys find more shiny walls that are
Hey,
golden in
is
color.
this pickaxe actually here?
Yes, the pickaxe is actually there.
I pick up the pickaxe and go find Ben.
Hey, Ben, I found something for you.
Ben! Toss
Not
the
seeing a
pickaxe
whole lot
to
that
Ben.
amuses me here. I'm gonna make a brief sketch and then head out.
Alright.
Ben,
Uthix,
here,
would you
have
like
a
to
pickaxe.
open the crate?
Mm, no.
No? Okay.
I was going to have Ben open them.
Oh, Ben will come open him. Ben was just rehooking all the cords he unplugged earlier.
It's this one.
Right.
I want to do something, and the party's gonna make me be mad at me for doing it.
Okay.
There are wooden crates.
Crate.
Oh,
And a crowbar.
Orpheus isn't here. Somebody's got to do it, Monkey. Don't worry about it.
Okay, so inside the crate you find a bunch. You find 6 clay jars that are painted. They're glazed and they have fancy paintings on the outside depicting dragons being killed
Ooh.
by various different warriors.
Fancy.
Hey, Barry, you want to help me do something that's gonna be not fun for us?
You're a hell of a salesman.
You see that fire over there? I need to get there. I just don't know if it's safe. So why don't you come with me? Let's see what happens.
Which fire where? This one?
The one far off in the distance. Yes, that one.
Okay.
All right, let's do it.
All right. You guys are moving towards the brazier, and Ben and Uthix, you guys have just opened the crate filled with the clay jars. They're like water jars. They got the handle and the.
Oh, I thought they were maybe like urns for the people's ashes after they've killed the dragons.
So, Grim,
They look like
I
they're for
would like-
carrying water.
Okay, I opened one.
They don't have a top there.
Oh. They're just
Yeah.
empty jars?
Yeah, they're just empty jars above a water basin.
Oh.
Grim,
Okay.
Yes.
I'd like to toss the jar of poop in there.
The pot of poop.
The pot of poop in there.
Okay. As you toss it in, it begins to slowly steam.
Well, that's not gonna smell good in a while.
This smells already quite terrible.
I know.
After about 30 seconds, Ben and Uthix, you smell something terrible.
Kaida. As Ben just looks to Uthix, it was Kaida. I recognized the smell from when I was in the room with him and he opened the fucking pot.
Alright, what would you two like to do real quick? So I'm keeping track of both of you guys as well as possible here.
Is there more?
When did Kaida get in a wall?
Good
You
question.
see Kaida? Or are you on the stream, Chopper?
I have vision of Kaida's token, and it's in a wall as far as I can tell.
I have no idea what. Like, it literally just moved for me.
Okay,
Oh.
he's out of the wall.
I didn't know I was in a wall.
Yeah, I saw it too on the
Huh?
stream.
Okay, well, we found pot.
You found
Mhm.
fancy,
John went the
fancy
wrong
clay
way.
water pots.
So John went the wrong way.
I did.
I think they're down this way. And then up. Yep.
That's where the walls are golden, Barry. More gold walls.
Are there showers down here?
Hey guys.
John. No.
John. Slaps hand.
Had to ask.
That's how you get put in the dumb bitch zone.
Yeah,
That's
we're
how
gonna
you
move
get
you
pink
over
eye.
the No, you're in sterile. You're thinking
Weird that you would have to know that off the top of your head, Grim.
You're thinking the other one.
Hold on, I'm going to murder a dog.
Alright, you guys are all in the room with the water basin. By the way, the water basin is attached to the ground and does seem to be filled with fresh water.
So, I bought hard drive chassis thinking that I would need them. Turns out my new case doesn't even need them. So that was a great, like, $8 spent.
Oh no. Barry's typing.
Barry can't. He thinks he can't get put and said something stupid if he types it out.
Nah, he knows better.
No, it's fresh spring water, or not spring water. It's fresh.
Does it cascade over, or is it just a pool of it?
It's a pool.
Oh. Okay. But the water's not golden.
It's not golden.
Oh, John.
What color is it? Blue or murky?
No, it's actually really clear. You can easily see the bottom of the basin.
Shallow?
What the fuck is Devil's Daggers? Or Devil Daggers? What the fuck?
Devil's Dice?
Silence.
Hey, Grim.
Yes.
Did you miss the door over here?
Devil Daggers. What the fuck is Devil Daggers?
Did I miss a door over where? Hold on.
Silence, Japper.
Apparently, I did. Is it consequential? No. It's fine.
Alright.
It was just left open.
Okay.
Wasn't the DM that left it open?
Just
Oh,
wondering.
yeah.
Thank you for telling me, though.
Well, I guess
No,
we should
this
probably head on
appears to
out
be
from
a
the
source
water.
of drinking water. If it's not clear at this point.
Canteen.
Would I have to
Well,
squeeze through this?
it's very clear. You said it. It's clear water.
It's clear water, yes.
Satisfying click.
Alright.
It's fucking huge.
Okay, now I'm starting to lose party members.
I've heard that before.
No, you haven't.
Okay.
Don't lie.
I got Uthix and Kaida, and then I got Barry, Lander, and Ben.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
still
find
in the
Ben.
canteen. Door?
Nope, something even better. You're gonna love it.
Really?
Boxes?
You're gonna love it. Where's
Here's
Ben?
the boxes.
Who's
Boxes
where's
is in
Ben?
the canteen. Ben is in the canteen.
He's that way.
Wait, which way?
Uthix pointed that way.
Ben is in a hallway by himself. He's coming up.
Ben has abandoned us.
Ben,
Just-
where's the fire?
Look for the gold.
Yeah,
He's probably still
Barry.
back there with a pickaxe.
Barry is starting to get to where he doesn't want to run around anymore, and I'm going to sit down and
Sit
just
down in
play
the gold
music
cave.
and just
What-
play a musical instrument and just let everybody figure out what they're doing.
Sure, come sit in the room with the big fire.
Yes, Ben, come to
This
the big
smell-
fire. Have a
this-
good.
No.
Smells terrible.
Yeah, no. Some dumb fuck.
At least we
Some
can all
dumb
agree.
fuck put a flaming pile of poo in there. I'm not going in there.
Look, this doesn't smell any worse than the war.
Ben, follow me.
I wasn't in the war.
Oh, that's right.
Keep following.
No, I'm gonna sit
see a
down
door
right
over there.
here where I'm
Ignore-
comfortable.
Come here. Ignore these. Just keep following. Ignore these. Trust me. You're gonna love this. Look down.
I
these
am ignoring.
Oh, that? Is that what you're talking about?
Yes.
Alright, I'm gonna squeeze my happy ass in there.
He found a lockbox. Also, Chopper, why were you so suddenly interested in what Devil Daggers is?
Because I don't recognize the name.
Alright. This is too sketchy
What
to not
took me
be a
that
mimic.
time?
I don't even fucking know if
Oh,
it's
I
a
think I
mimic
might
or
have jumped
not.
out of the map. I don't know if you can jump out of the map in this game.
I rolled really low.
Such high resolution.
Like
Yeah, this is a game. This is a game that was randomly gifted to me after
Leaderboards.
randomly gifted.
Options. Skulls.
Ben?
Yeah, I was trying to check if it was a mimic or not, but I
It's definitely not a mimic.
don't say definitely.
It's
Okay, is it locked?
It's not locked.
Okay, I'm gonna open it.
Okay, awesome.
Does it eat you?
Surprise! It was a mimic.
No, it's a locked box, or it's a hard box, sorry, full of mining tools.
Oh god, that
Oh.
field of view looks horrifying.
I always play at a high
Well,
FOV.
why the fuck do they have the mining tools back in this cavern where it'd be rough
I
terrain
didn't-
for them to squeeze into?
Random question: did Steam ask you for permission to stalk your gameplay, or did it just let me stalk you?
Oh, it asked, and then I enabled it.
Okay.
What's he playing?
Devil Dagger.
Oh,
All right. Let's stay on topic though here. To the best of our abilities.
I have 2 brain cells.
Those abilities are not very good, Grim. You know that.
All right. Enough of that. What was in the mimic?
Oh God.
Mining tools.
That's what I've been waiting to find out as well.
He said mining tools.
It was
Mining tools?
Mining tools.
A mimic of mining tools.
Yes.
Yeah, interesting mimic.
Can we put the mimic to work mining?
Probably.
Yay! Slave labor!
Just have it turn into mining tools and then operate itself.
No. You need the mimic that doesn't bite people. Instead, just really punches them really fucking hard, like the beefy mimic. Cameron knows what I'm talking about.
I know
Yeah.
what you're talking about.
And I'd like to go.
I got
let
69.
I'd like to let
One
Uthix know
second.
that there might be something he can punch. We're not sure yet.
It's
If he would like
I
to
mean,
follow.
it's not a
I will
mimic.
point out our party is actually familiar with
No,
mimics.
I'm talking about this.
We were in one.
Yeah.
I'm talking about this, Grim.
Oh.
Oh. Well, I walk up to it.
I'm just gonna zoom this out a little bit. There we go. Okay, it's a statue.
Oh, it's just a statue.
Poke it.
I'm poking.
It falls over and crumbles.
Oh darn!
It's a very rusty.
Well, that's the
statue.
weakest one yet. I thought the other ones went down fast.
Can I? Did somebody check to see if this door is unlocked?
Which
I
door?
don't think so.
Oh, by the fire of poop.
I think most of us wanted to get out of that room pretty quick.
Is this door unlocked?
That door's unlocked.
Okay.
It's also off its hinges.
Cameron,
Hey, boss.
I have depressing news. It was not a sticker.
Oh, what was it then?
I don't know, just some piece of plastic.
I'm gonna call for Benny again.
Did you happen to pull something critical off of your computer?
No.
No,
Okay.
MSI. Okay, so it's the MSI motherboard, and they sent a little badge thing. I thought that it was a sticker, but apparently it's not.
Oh, the metallic badge?
Yeah, I wanted a sticker.
It's not a sticker. It's a badge. It's actual like metal.
I don't want that.
I have one on the front of my computer.
Say that again, because I unplugged my headset.
I said it's an actual like metallic badge. I have one stuck to the front of my computer.
Yeah, but who gives a shit about that? I wanted a sticker.
But it's a metal sticker.
Yeah, but we
Meg-
can't stick it to stuff.
Yeah, you can. Or does yours not have adhesive?
It doesn't have adhesive.
Why not? Mine came with adhesive. Like it was. It's a metal sticker.
Yeah, you see why we're upset now?
Hold on.
Make sure you didn't just forget to peel the thing.
I'm trying to, but I don't have fingernails. That makes this the hardest part.
Hold on, I'm coming.
Cameron,
I have-
How do we know Cameron would have fingernails?
Wait!
uses it to cut his coke.
Fuck you! Get away from my door! Don't lick it!
Wait, what?
It is. He licked the
Don't-
fucking door!
Don't lick doors.
What is going
Oh.
on in that house?
I don't know. We shouldn't be allowed to live alone.
Yeah.
Yeah, Grim said, what the fuck's going on in that house? It is a sticker.
I told you.
Okay.
I used my knife.
I'm glad it's a sticker.
No, don't eat my sticker.
Okay.
I don't even have a disc drive.
See, but it's a metal sticker, so it's even better.
Well, it's for drivers and
utilities. Fuck, do I have to reinstall my disk drive?
You are in a very well stocked kitchen.
I might have to reinstall my disk.
With
All right,
all
well,
the
let's get
things
to work.
that would come in a very well stocked kitchen. Also, the smell is starting to fade.
No, that's good.
I'll go back and grab the other one.
So they're what?
I stab him in his fucking neck.
Another pot.
I stab him in his neck.
Alright, roll initiative.
I'm back. What the hell?
What
What the hell, guys?
He's gonna go throw another pot of poo in the fire!
I will lightning bolt you.
I like lightning. Wait, why are we rolling initiative?
Because we're gonna kick the fuck out of you.
I love how
cast
like
fireball.
your first thoughts here are let's stab him when we have someone who could literally restrain him.
No,
Misty
no.
step.
That doesn't teach him his lesson, though.
That's fair.
I believe there was.
Anyway, Grim, how did I do?
Boy.
How did you do?
Yeah, how did I do?
What did you...
He's making
the
food.
survival roll? Are you making food?
Uh-huh.
What do you want to whip up?
Depends on what's available around me. You said well stocked. That doesn't tell me what.
That's fair. That's because it's a
Like
full
well stocked could be like I don't know, college girl. What else gets stocked?
Let me assist you.
A monastery, so there's a lot of vegetables.
I will make a stew.
Okay.
Kind of stuff I would have made back in
guys.
the war.
Does anyone remember what we actually came here for?
Not a
We're
fucking
looking for
clue.
monks.
I
No.
think the halfling had
Monks.
something.
No,
Dragon
Ben
killing
remembers.
monks, I believe.
Ben remembers. We actually came here for a weapon, and we have yet to find said weapon.
Well,
I thought
no,
it
we
was
came here to
dragon
find
killing
monks to
monks.
find a weapon.
Yeah, we came here to find the monks to find the weapon, but yeah,
Well,
there
there's
are no
still a
monks.
lot of dungeon to explore, might I point out.
But we're cooking right now, so hold on.
Maybe they'll come in by the
Agreed.
smell, or maybe not because the shit.
Barry, the smell of disgusting is replaced by the delicious smell of stew.
Don't trust it.
That's fair.
Yeah, Kaida's in the area. That's very fair.
It's a decent stew. You got like potatoes and carrots, and it's
Right.
disappointing because there's no meat, but you got all the
Is this chest unlocked?
vegetables and several different. Oh boy, what's the name of
I
it?
would rejoin I'm gonna go ahead and rejoin the group.
They're not that far, John. Like,
Yeah, we're
Yeah.
in the area with the big.
watch your token.
Yeah.
This is how far they made it.
Okay.
Well, I found something else interesting, but I smelled food, and well, let's deal with that first, one thing at a time.
Yeah,
and all.
I found a kitchen.
But if we head back the other way where you found the mining tools, there's a door that needs opened, and I believe that's the last thing down that path.
There's a door over here.
Well, yes, but we can knock out an entire pathway and not have to worry about it anymore, and then deal with the rest.
What needs knocked out?
Door.
Doors.
Go punch it.
I mean, I suppose Uthix can't help with this. Where'd you go?
Who, me? Or Uthix?
Either of you, follow me. Just straight down and around this way.
You said where was it?
Okay.
The
Ka-
chest.
Is it locked?
Barry, I'm going to continue to drag you.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to grab you and Kaida. Because it's literally a big loop-de-loop here, and then you guys come
Sure.
around.
Ah, it kind of ends up in a wall.
They both ended up in a wall for me. Hold on. Roll 20 did that thing where I couldn't drag them anymore.
Ah. Welcome to the wall.
Welcome to the jungle.
Ben, are you
Hello.
coming down to the door, or is Uthix just trying the door?
I'll come down to the door.
I love how you shift ping people when this map is like 2 inches long and like I can see half the map right now.
This map
That's
is
because
actually
you
pretty
are on
fucking
TV.
large. Like, all things
Yeah, shut up,
considered.
TV.
Anyway, you didn't answer my question, Grim.
What was your question?
Is it locked?
Oh. No.
Then why does Ben need to be there?
I didn't
Where
say you
is
needed to
Ben?
be there.
Oh, okay. And then Ben's just gonna chill where he is. It's a nice hallway.
Uthix, you find
And
a study.
You know, I don't think it's unless there's a vent that
Is it
fire
locked?
looks out of place.
Not anymore.
Because he doesn't.
Ooh, a dungeon.
Those are actually
Like an-
bookshelves.
Wow.
Oh, I wonder if there's anything interesting. Because I'm going to start looking through the bookshelf.
Every
Read
book
that
seems to be.
one, read that
All
one.
the books seem to have various. Well, variations about the same thing, though. You find books on killing dragons, books on dragon weaknesses.
Well, I'm going to start filling up my bag with books.
What bag?
Uthix, you found a box.
My actual backpack.
It's very box-like.
Oh,
I'm
I
good at-
stepped onto Uthix.
I'm good at boxing.
I can confirm that's a box.
Is it locked?
Yes, it is
Hold
locked.
on to those.
Is it still locked?
It's still locked. Holy shit.
No. Ha!
Okay. Ben's coming.
Uthix just. Brrr.
Yeah,
He just
can't
can't
get a
do it
grip.
for his life.
She just can't get a grip on it. Fingers are slipping.
This is not the way everybody went.
No, we were actually down from where you opened that chest.
Hold on.
I'm going.
Okay. Barry
Kitchen.
is guarding the door. You guys are at the study.
Hi, Barry. Bye, Barry. Fuck.
Hello.
These tools.
Alright, you unlock the box. Inside,
I'm
you
gonna
guys.
open the box.
Inside, you guys find gold and a ledger book.
What language?
Common.
Ah, cool. I can read it.
It is a.
If you haven't
Basically-
guessed, Uthix's languages are limited to Common and Dwarvish.
Do you take a look at the? Do you take a look at the book?
Yes.
All right. So inside of it, you see on the last few pages. So it's a lot of getting paid for jobs and then expenses. Except as you reach the end of the book, it looks like their last job was probably about 2 years ago, and it just lists expenses after that, and it just always has the same signature, which is Artorias.
Oh, I know that douchebag.
This seems to be related to these monk killing dragons.
The monk killing. I thought we were here for dragon killing monks.
Oh, was that it?
Yeah, that Olander was correct.
Ah,
Also, the golden chest, the chest in the gold, seems to be quite diminutive at this point.
looks like they haven't been making money lately.
Might I point out, they're allegedly a cult about killing dragons, but they do have a statue to Tiamat, so I'm awfully curious about which dragons they may have been killing.
Tiamat's the
God of chromatic dragons.
Yeah.
Well, more specifically,
She-
the god of evil dragons.
She'd have you think she's a god.
I know she's not, but technically she has the followers to be a lesser deity, but I tell you, she's a bore to talk to, though. Nothing interesting, only how great she is, and then she murders and eats one of her own children, and then tries to sleep with another one of her own children. Fucking bizarre creature.
Sounds normal.
I suppose, for a dragon.
Alright.
Well, all that's left for my computer is power supply and hard drives, which
Nice.
will wait till after D&D. At least I think that's everything.
Until I get hungry.
Stay away from the fucking CPU.
What would you guys like to do?
Well, I think we've established what's over here for now, so we can head back to the larger area.
Are you guys touching the contents of the chest?
Ben's not.
No, I read the ledger.
Okay. You guys read the ledger. I wasn't
I
sure.
mean,
You guys were taking the gold.
probably, but
Benny. They're shinies. Just like you.
Fine.
Ooh, enters.
It's Bronchus. He's muted.
hi, Fob.
High
Oh,
five.
thank God.
Shut up, John.
John was worried it was someone else.
Hmm.
Oh.
There's a certain person named Kaiser.
Anyway, what's the what's the plan, Stan?
Ben's throwing money into the bag and continuing on.
Alright. I don't know what I expected, honestly. Which way would you guys like to go
Listen,
next?
the only one who could possibly stop us from robbing the monks
Are the
is
monks?
Dave.
Oh.
And Dave's not here.
And Dave's not here.
Very good point.
Everyone is calling him Dave.
Um,
Let's face it though, Dave's a much cooler name.
it really is better than Dave.
They're heading down and around to the left, but I'm just gonna drag
I
you.
see it.
I'm gonna drag you to the next room.
Please do.
Can I fit through this?
Can you fit through what? Yes, you can fit through that.
Wonderful.
You might have to squeeze a little bit, but yeah.
I'd like to investigate these and see what the fuck they are.
There's several small cages that appear to be empty.
Ah! I'm gonna grab one and try to push Ben into it.
What the
Luck,
hell, man?
he's gained a bit of weight lately.
Also, they, like I said, they are broken open.
Ah.
Actually,
Okay.
did not say.
Then
I-
Fine.
Which
Broken
we go back
open.
to the fire room. Yeah.
How's that?
I'm in the fire room.
Alright.
Where did it kind of go?
You mended
I'm
one
grabbing
of
a
the boxes.
cage and fixing it.
You mended
He's
one of the
playing with metal
cages.
boxes.
And I'm going to take it with me.
Alright, go ahead and add a small metal cage to your sheet.
Alright, we'll do.
Also, where are you storing this? Are you just carrying it?
I was gonna say, I
I'm
feel
just
like
carrying
this,
it.
just looking at the size of it, I feel like this is a little too big to put in your pocket.
Yeah, it's too big to go in your pocket. You could put it in a bag. Or you could carry it. It sounds like you were carrying it.
Yep.
Alright, everyone is back to the main chamber here. Which way would you guys like to go next?
Well, there was a door.
You're
in
muted,
the-
Cameron.
Well, the stairway down seems to be more formal, so that'll probably lead us to whatever we're looking for.
But there's
But
another door.
precisely, we go through the other door. Wait, where did the bard go? Oh no, we've lost him. That's probably going to lead to trouble.
He's going down the stairs.
He went
Or
down
up
the
the
Did
stairs.
stairs.
anybody open this chest over here?
Well,
No, Ben will.
I
Does it
suppose.
open off?
It's unlocked.
What's in it?
Coffee bags. Bags
Coffee?
sacks of coffee. I just see Uthix.
How heavy is this?
enjoy
one?
Uthix teleported.
I heard coffee.
Uthix.
What about door?
There are 6 medium sacks of coffee. Each one weighing about 2.5 pounds.
I'll take that.
They're probably closer to 5 pounds each.
Learned in the war. You never know when you're going to find good coffee again.
Why don't you guys drop down to follow the group down the stairs for now?
But,
So I can, after you steal the coffee.
but there's a door.
There's the door.
Is it locked?
Yes. Alright, while you guys are exploring that room, I'm going to track the group that's going down the stairs.
I'm just trying to keep track of Barry and make sure he doesn't get hurt.
Oh, hey, a torture room.
As you guys go... It's not a torture room, is it? No.
I don't know. That looks like coals in the center.
No, it's another forge.
Oh.
The weapons in here that they are forging appear to be for a specific purpose, which is hunting dragons. You find a bunch of chains and...
Is that chest locked?
I don't know if there's any more information for me to give you, Chopper. The weapons in here are being specifically designed to hunt dragons. Kind of like your
Okay. Is the chest locked?
large bolts and... The chest is not locked. Inside of the chest are 10 large bolts that are barbed, and they look like they have a chain attachment to them.
Oh, fancy.
Alright, so as you guys are heading down the stairs on the other side here, the stairs seem to be in disrepair the further down you guys go. There's these large chasms and cracks.
Pretty sure
Well,
Kaido wants to know about the other box.
What was that?
Pretty sure Kaido wants to know about the other box.
You guys have to give me a minute as I track the other side for now. I gotta switch back
well,
over
Ben,
now.
Barry, do we see any reason not to continue on?
You guys will have to jump over there, but I don't think any of you guys will have an issue with that jump. Or you guys can walk
No.
across the beam.
I'm going to point out the dwarf got distracted because he found a forge, so.
Totally fair.
Fair enough, man.
Well, I think we might need to wait here for our compatriots for now.
There's another door, though.
That's fine with me. I'm willing to wait.
Alright, Kaida, you open that box.
Yes.
Take the time to write
You
my book.
find a crossbow. Although it doesn't look like any normal crossbow that you've ever seen. It's got 3 arms to it. And if you try to draw it back by hand, you unfortunately probably cannot.
Well, shit. I asked Uthix to look at it. See if he knows anything about it.
Uthix is able to draw it back, but he's straining.
Ah, that's
It's like
quite a draw weight.
he just met the DC to draw this thing and load it. It's 25. It looks like it's specially designed to fire the bolts that you had found in the other chest, two things.
I was assuming as such. So Uthix is gonna draw it and then hand it back to Kada and be like, ah, here, found you a new weapon. Ammo's
Nice.
over there.
Ammo's over there. You said how many legs it has?
There are 10 of the bolts.
Is this door locked?
That door is locked. I want to jump to the other group for a second here.
What was the
Is
name of the
this-
crossbow?
The crossbow itself
it doesn't-
is a dragon hunter's
Doesn't
crossbow.
have a name yet. Dragon Hunter's crossbow.
Yes.
Is it still locked?
It's no longer locked.
It
The other
says,
party is still staying in place, waiting for the other guys to come down.
Uh-huh.
We'll finish exploring this, hopefully. If there's another door, I think we should,
You hear a surprised yelp as a figure quickly stands up who was previously sitting next to a pot of stew on the fire.
Ah!
How dare
Hello
you
there.
break into my... Oh boy. How dare you break into my monastery?
I'm going to go check on the other group as they seem to be taking a while.
Oh, hello.
You know, there are much more comfortable beds out there.
Hold on just 1 second, guys, as I go over to
Oh.
D&D chat and drop over a
Hello there.
photo. Fair
You
point
seem
here.
to have found.
Ooh,
Olander.
is that a camel?
No, it's
Yes,
not,
Grim.
not a camel. You guys kinda are in the other cavern. You guys chose to go the other way.
I began moving. I moved up quicker than I should have, but one moment. I got impatient and began looking for my crewmate.
Yeah. I mean, you guys can make your way back. It's not going to be instantaneous.
I know.
Just a choice. Unfortunately, this happens when the party splits up. It's just
Yep.
fact. Do not leave Barry down there, please. Barry, don't get lost.
Barry's gonna start
I'm
exploring his
guarding the
own.
fire, making sure that no fuckhead puts poop in it.
That's fair. All right. Where were we? How dare you break into the monastery?
You know, there's more comfortable beds out there.
Ah,
They're not on the ground.
I don't have to listen to that in running water when I'm over here. Now, answer the question.
All right, that's fair. Oh, by the way, I made a stew.
I also made a stew, but to answer the question,
Is yours better? I'm not the best at cooking.
I've been cooking for hundreds of years, so probably. Now answer the question.
It's well, I have too, just not well.
He lowers his head.
refuses to answer the question.
Dwarves. Their heads are thicker than their brains. Their skulls are thicker than their brains. Can I at least
Ooh, a torture
can I
room.
at least have a name as he rubs his temples?
Ah, yeah, Uthix.
I am
Thank
Kaida.
you, Uthix. Thank you, Kaida. I am Artorias. I am the last monk of these halls.
That seems to explain why it's a little empty in here.
Unfortunately, we're having issues signing new members.
One
Ah.
second.
What happened to the last members?
Recruitment's probably hard when you live in the middle of nowhere.
Well, I make
You gotta
journeys.
go find people.
I make journeys to town as often as possible.
Yeah,
And you don't
I just
find
stumbled into
people?
here.
Well, when I tell people what happened to the last group, they're a little hesitant to join. So, what
I
brings you?
learned years ago, army recruiters never tell you what it's actually like.
Well,
I never had that issue. We usually just, well, we recruited the dead. We didn't have to tell them anything.
I prefer some honesty. When you're going to hunt dragons, there are certain dangers.
Ah, yeah, that. I think that's why we're here.
Hello.
Are you here to sign up?
I think we're here to hunt dragons.
Oh, freelancers.
You'd have to ask.
We
I don't know where he
found some
went.
dragons.
Freelancers, I see.
House and
Yes, John? You can? Wait, can you? Are you
I'm
a
gonna-
druid?
No,
How are you turning into a mouse?
I'm a
A change. Unfortunately, as a changeling, no, you cannot.
You can
No, it has
Really?
to be humanoid.
You gotta stay humanoid of the same size category, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't go.
No, unfortunately, you can't turn into a mouse.
No.
Well, that stinks. Okay.
I don't know if you can go a size category or not with the changeling thing.
I know you can't gain new features, like you can't get horns.
How about a puppy dog, like a black lab?
It's gotta be
No,
humanoid.
it still has to be humanoid.
Oh,
like,
what
You
about
can
like
do things like pretend to be a dragonborn or an elf or something like that.
I'm trying to find
Okay.
the ability because I wanted to see if you can go down a size or not. Shape changer. Height and sex. You can adjust your height and weight, but not so much that your size changes. Okay.
Okay. That makes sense.
So you can look a little taller, a little shorter, but you can't become large or small creature.
Right. Okay. Are these stairs or a ladder
Bridge.
right here
That's a
where I'm
bridge.
pinging?
That's a bridge.
Oh. I'm just going to go to the edge and look over.
Living on the edge.
It's a very deep chasm.
I have. How much money do I have?
That shouldn't be the question. I can't. How much money do I have? Feels like you're gonna do a drop test.
I am going to toss my 19 gold off into the void and say make a little wish.
Okay.
Just
Of all the places to throw gold and make a wish. Like, we literally were at a place where throwing gold and making a wish was probably a valid option. And we stole all the gold.
Well, this gold probably can't be stolen.
Probably not, but you do eventually hear the sound of the coins hitting the ground below.
Clink, clink, clink. Okay.
Just waiting for Benny to come out of nowhere. Did I hear gold?
Ben
I know
is
he
like,
would have flipped his shit if he saw me do that.
Ben's like, I heard it. I felt a disturbance.
You see Ben fucking dive in.
Right.
It's about 100-foot drop, Ben.
What?
I said it's about 100-foot drop.
Okay.
He'll be
Did you
fine.
seriously dive in? Oh. He'll be
I dive
fine.
in! I'm kidding. No, I'll let him throw his gold away if he wants to.
Okay.
I am back.
Welcome
Did I
back.
miss anything important?
Barry tossed 19 gold into a chasm.
And made a wish.
You're made away.
Even though I pointed out we literally were at a place where throwing in gold and making a wish would have probably been valid, but instead we stole all the gold.
You're absolutely correct.
Haven't you guys seen the Goonies?
Yes, that's why I said this is what it's like at the bottom of a wishing well.
Well, you can't steal other people's dreams. And you can't steal other people's wishes.
Actually, believe it or not, I think we had a method of doing that.
All right. But Barry, you can continue a little forward here, and then we're going to bounce back to the other group.
Okay.
Trying to keep things as balanced as possible without setting a timer.
Right. I'm just gonna continue to kind of make my way this way. Is this a door?
That is a door. And no, it's not locked.
Okay. I'm gonna softly knock on it. I don't want to be rude.
The knocking sounds like it's muffled by something.
I'm gonna knock again.
It sounds like there's something soft pushing up against the other side of the door. Like you're knocking, but there's no like reverb. It's just kind of dull.
Do you know what shaving a haircut is?
Yeah.
Okay, I do that on the door.
What is that?
Dun 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 dun
Oh, okay.
dun dun.
Well, there's no reply, but you hear a skittering noise from the other side.
I am intrigued, and I open the door.
All right, give me a second here.
John's gonna find the kidnapped child.
It just hisses at me as I open the door. Sunlight!
You see a bunch of spider webs.
Ew, gross.
And the door, as you open it, it kind of like
Mhm.
it's kind of like sticky from the spider webs that are on the
Ew.
door.
Yeah, yeah.
Stretching and breaking.
I'm gonna try and close the door back.
All right, you shut the door.
Mm-hmm. And then, see if I can make my way this way a little bit. Am I at a, looks like I might be at a dead end.
There's another bridge in front of you. We're gonna jump back over though.
Please do.
All right, Uthix and Ortorius and Kaida and newly arrived Olorin. Wait, no, Olander.
I was gonna say, when did
How the
Olerin
hell
get
did
here?
Olorin get here?
I know, Olander.
So, what did I miss? We seem to have found the owner of the building.
He heard we were hunting dragons, so he had to show up and go find a halfling to hire.
Suppose it makes a little more sense now that you're hunting dragons, but that doesn't quite explain the giant statue of Tiamat.
Oh, the statue. Please
I
tell me
thought
you
you
did
guys
not
weren't
touch the statue.
Well, no, we didn't touch the statue.
Do not touch the statue. Do not trust.
I thought,
do not touch anything in that room.
Oh,
Coughs up a little bit of charcoal dust, just don't know what you mean.
We are safeguarding that artifact and some others.
Ah.
Please tell
Wow,
me
that explains it.
nobody went near it.
Well, we have somebody who really likes shiny things that collected some of the coins, but
he is also a shiny thing.
he is also a shiny thing now. He may have touched something he wasn't supposed to, but we'll fix it later.
I'm too old for this. He touched the heart of gold.
I can definitely understand that sentiment.
Look, I told him what would happen.
He was warned, but he really likes shiny things, and he's kind of an idiot.
Is your friend lawful?
I'm not sure, but I would assume no.
I don't know. Does it
No.
matter?
Yes.
I mean, I assume if you ask the
matters.
question, it does indeed matter.
I don't know. I ask lots of questions. They don't all matter.
None of them matter, but
So the exact rules behind that are kind of vague and unknown to me, but if you're not lawful, it'll consume the greed in your heart and eventually turn you into solid gold as a statue. Till eventually
I don't
you
know if
turn
he's-
into a gold heart yourself.
to be honest,
neat.
I don't know if he's quite greedy. I think he just likes shit that's shiny.
Oh, no.
Kind of like a raccoon.
Well, we'll have to figure that out later.
Yeah, we'll take care.
Winona Ryder.
Good luck.
If it makes you feel any better, you don't have to worry about safeguarding it now.
No, that doesn't make me feel better. It was safe here.
But
That's,
was it though? We did. I mean, somebody did get a hold of it.
Well, I wasn't expecting visitors.
Well, that sounds like poor planning.
The door had an enchantment on it. There was a thing with
But yes, we
orbs.
repeatedly hit buttons until it worked. I think he got electrocuted several times. You should have seen it. It was kind of funny.
I was fine.
So you're not mercenaries, you're adventurers. Got it.
Yes, treasure hunters. I'm not sure why I came back after some days enjoying hunting, and they said that we were hunting dragons now. So we're hunting dragons now.
So you came here for help.
I came here because they told me to.
I love.
I think our monk wanted to come here to see about finding some dragon killing stuff.
Oh.
I don't know why punching it doesn't work, but
I've killed dragons before.
Well, the only thing we have here is the crossbow. Fancy device. A lot of artifacts were lost when we.
Oh, you mean this?
Oh.
As it's already loaded.
You really need to work better on guarding things in here.
has a bit of a draw weight to it, but it's a nice
Door was
crossbow.
Locked. Well,
We have a dwarf.
this
Yes.
it's a pretty simple crossbow. It's just there's the barbed bolts and you shoot them into the dragon and then you can wrestle with it and try to keep it from flying. You can hold it to the ground.
Well, conveniently, we have someone who does enjoy wrestling with things.
Well, dragons are quite strong, so be careful.
I mean, so is he.
It's a dwarf, isn't it?
It's the dwarf, yes.
That checks off the list here.
Do you know any other creature ornery enough to try and wrestle with a dragon? Other than an owlbear?
Yes.
It's a barbarian, isn't it?
Well, I mean, sort of. Yeah, barbarian would make the list, but I thought we were talking about races.
That is also true, but what other race are you thinking of?
Let's see here.
Aside from Goliath and Orc.
Well, Goliath,
Okay, you may have a point.
Goliath, Orc. Human. You can't forget humans. They'll wrestle
Well, they do have
yeah.
they do have quite a habit of trying to fight everything.
Possibly a very horny kobold.
You're not incorrect, but usually kobolds don't have that kind of restriction on mating, so I don't... I mean, it's a very dedicated kobold, I suppose.
Or it could actually be a horny orc.
It could be a
That
horny
is
orc.
true, an orc will sleep with anything. I feel as if this conversation's gotten off track somewhat.
Yeah.
You're the ones.
We-
You were the one wondering what would wrestle a dragon. I answered.
Oh, I was not saying it wasn't my fault. Usually if the conversation gets off track, it's either me or war stories over here.
I want to talk to the dwarf now. Yes, dwarf. Who thinks the dwarf?
We were supposed to be looking for like artifacts or legendary something or another's for killing dragons. I don't know. The monk one was the one who knew about this stuff.
Oh. Well, I'm sure it's very.
Anyone see where we left him?
Been hearing, like, just distantly hearing legendary and artifact in the same sentence. He's like, oh.
He just Kool-Aid mans through the fucking wall somehow.
He starts heading back to meet up.
Artifacts for hunting dragons. There's a few out there. I know at least one. And I know which
I think you
dragon
mentioned
has
the
it at
lance.
this point. Yes, there's a lance, and there's a couple others. I know where the lance may be.
I used to have a dragon-slaying rapier. It could turn into a cane.
What would the lance turn into?
I don't know. Possibly also a cane.
Or a bigger lance.
Hmm.
If it makes you feel any better, I do find myself quite familiar with the sentiment of being too old for things.
Ah.
Aye, me too.
By the way, it is nice being in the presence of another Dragonborn.
Of another what?
You cut out there, but I'm assuming you're talking about the other lizard
Yes.
person.
Yes, he
Ah,
said it's
well,
nice
that-
to be in the presence of another Dragonborn.
Oh, well,
Oh,
if that
hi.
comforts you then, as I just immediately start morphing myself into a Dragonborn. There you go, now you're in the presence of two.
Deep tricks.
I was silvery skinned before this. It's not cheap, but do you know how much more I'm going to have to eat now?
How does he respond to just seeing Ben made of gold?
They already told me. I feel sorry for you.
This is the show. Ben, are you lawful by chance?
No.
Ah, well, we'll sort that out later.
I feel like he's on the chaotic side.
Yeah. That's
No,
right,
don't
the
worry, I
first
have a
part-
solution. So I'm just gonna go digging around in my bag. Do I have... Mumbling to myself. Now let's roll and see if I have any tranquilizers that look like mushrooms.
So, if I remember correctly, there is the Dragon Lance. There's the Dragon Slayer. I think there's an orb too, but I'm not sure if that relates to killing dragons or abusing dragons. Could be either one.
Dragon Slayer. Isn't that supposed to be you?
Well, I mean, we're not very creative with the way we name things. I mean, the Dragon Lance is a lance for hunting dragons. The Dragon Slayer is a sword for hunting
Do you have
dragons.
Was
Do you have
it
the
a lance
dragon
made of
piercer?
dragons? We were trying to figure that one out.
I don't believe it's made of dragons. I've never used the
Ah.
thing.
Do you have the Dragon Piercer? It's a gigantic drill-shaped instrument that's used for stabbing them.
Is it wielded by dragons? That was the other thing we were wondering about.
No, it's not wielded by dragons. I've never heard of a dragon piercer. We got a dragon crossbow.
I have a dragon.
I
crossbow.
suppose it's very similar actually to that.
I take it
That'll
back.
pierce dragons.
He has a dragon hunter crossbow that he is currently borrowing, I assume.
I just picked it up because I thought it was fancy.
They're a bit of kleptos if you haven't noticed.
He
Especially
wasn't
the
very good
golden
at-
one.
He wasn't very good at drawing it, so I drew it for him.
You guys have you visited the coffers yet?
Coffee? Oh yeah, I found that.
Oh no.
I don't know about the coffers, but he did find your coffee. I'll pay you back for that, though.
It's fine. I don't like drinking coffee.
Ah, well, that would explain the large amount of it.
We keep it for guests, so help yourselves.
So
He
what would
already
I
did.
have to roll to see while we're talking to this guy if I can put Ben in the cage?
Athletics or dexterity against his athletics or dexterity?
Sleight of hand, just quickly over his head.
It would be your athletics or acrobatics versus his athletics or acrobatics.
Well,
Hey! Hello, if you're going to do this, do it outside. We're having a conversation.
There's just loud thud and metal clanging.
He just approaches outside if you're going to behave like children. No, wait, you still are children. I forget you aren't old.
Hey, there's a forge out there.
Yes, go
I'm
play
sure
by
they'll
the
be fine.
forge. That sounds like a wonderful plan.
Go play by the fire.
Well, that's what I did when I was young.
Ah. Now then.
Come and get me, you dragon-faced bastard.
so I would like to minor illusion.
This is some Tom and Jerry type shit. He's just chasing with the cane.
Okay, I'm going back over to John real quick. You guys keep that in mind. John, I have lost your token, bud. There you are. Okay, you're outside the spider room. Gotcha. What do you like to do?
I'm gonna work my way across the bridge
Okay.
and over to here.
Alright.
Are those stairs?
Right here?
Yeah.
Yeah, those are
Looks like
stairs.
they lead upward.
They do lead slightly upward.
Okay. I'm gonna make my way this way a little
There's
bit.
a door above you, and there's a door below you.
Above me. Okay.
He found a ceiling door.
Well, that's what I thought at first, because that's how stoned I am.
North or south?
Is this one locked?
No, that one's not locked. You open the door?
Yeah.
He said he has a set of stairs cutting upwards. And you can see daylight shining in from above.
That sounds boring. What's behind this one?
That one is locked.
Just pull.
Oh yeah.
It
I'm
works for me.
gonna push in the other direction.
It's still locked.
Okay.
Like
I'm
I've
gonna
seen
knock-
these tricky doors. You pull on them, they don't open. You push on them, they do open.
I'm
God,
gonna knock,
what an evil ruse.
I'm gonna knock on the door.
You knock on the door. It sounds muffled like before, but no response.
Ooh, that's probably gross in there. Let's see what else is around here. What are these things? Are these just torches?
Those are torches, yes.
Okay.
Ironically, your character's not producing any light, and I hope you haven't had any issues, because, like, let me know.
I have not. No, not a
Yes.
single one.
Yeah, you're not producing light, you're just using natural environment light, and it seems like it's working pretty well.
It is. Okay. Oh, there's the blockage.
Ah, constipation.
You know, at this point, I'm gonna start wandering back
Okay.
to where everybody is, feeling that I can't really find any trouble to get into.
It's like I didn't
Yeah,
find an
cross-
ambush.
Cross the bridges, up the stairs, through the kitchen.
Yeah.
For your last solo party. So you can make your way that way. Alright, back to the other group here. When you get to the forge, you see what does John see when he gets back? I saw Kaida do minor illusion.
So, there's a door here. Supposedly.
Okay.
And then I try to athletics again against Ben. Try to stuff him in the cage.
Ben looks at the door.
Looks
I'm
like a
gonna go
door.
lockpick it. Goes over to lockpick said door.
Well, the
Lock it
moment you
goes right
touch
through.
it, the moment you
Motherfucker.
touch it is when you realize.
John, you see a door with a lockpick sticking through it. Where'd you go? I'm going to drag you. Is that okay, John?
Yeah, please do.
You see a
Alright.
lockpick and a hand poking through this door over
Oh.
here.
I'm gonna tell our new friend here. Oh, by the way, we might have broke a couple of your metal people.
Oh. Well. Oh well. I mean,
They started it.
That is partially true.
they're metal. They don't start anything. But I understand what you mean. So, those are
Ben's
going to
gonna
be
run around.
fun to replace.
Ben's gonna run around Kaida.
Well, if
This guy.
they're made to protect something, They're not very effective.
I told him they should have went with the arrow slits. With the poisoned arrows, the little dart thingies. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Ah,
You
yeah.
step on it.
Poison.
Poison.
Yeah,
Poison.
they shoot you when you step on the panels. But they said living armor would be the way to go.
We tried the living armor aspect a while ago. It is vastly overrated and not potentially effective.
I've been shot by poison before too. It's not very effective either.
Well, you're a dwarf. You're naturally immune.
What would you recommend?
Oh crap!
Trask.
Vince
Trask?
speaks up.
Get a lot of gold. Put it
gold.
in the ceiling.
Oh.
Have it with a trap door. So when they
I don't
walk,
have that much gold. Will copper work?
yes,
Copper is heavy, yes.
Copper.
it's slightly less ironic death, but good nonetheless.
I'm sure they won't mind in the instance where they're being crushed.
Okay. I'll consider it.
What's your scythe do?
It hunts dragons, but it's mine.
Is it good at hunting dragons?
Ben, we're
like-
not taking a scythe.
I'm good at
I was going to offer him a trade.
So like, do you just let go of it and it goes and does it, or
No, I'm very good at hunting dragons with my scythe.
Is
Oh,
it a finesse weapon?
he said it hunts dragons. That's where I. Okay, I get it.
No, I don't.
Well-
I don't think a scythe would be finesse.
I mean, a scythe would make sense being finesse.
I could see it. I would
anything,
definitely-
A scythe would be similar to the quarterstaff, so it would be.
I would say it's probably a dex-based weapon, though, because
Oh,
brute force with a scythe does not really work out as well.
what's the quarterstaff? Isn't
Quarterstaff is thumpy strength.
okay.
I would also, just on the note of the fact that a scythe is generally a two-handed weapon, say it would be strength,
Yeah.
because there is not a single two-handed finesse weapon
Real quick,
Does-
I would
in
like to.
existence.
I would like to minor illusion a gold piece in the cage.
No, you can make it multiple gold pieces. You don't have to make it just one.
Yes, multiple gold pieces in the cage.
He's getting a little smarter about this one.
Spell DC of 20.
I'll try that again.
It doesn't
I'm
matter.
telling
Who
you that
investigated, you're still in the cage now.
It's like,
Okay, but he's putting me in a cage. Yeah, he's trying to put me in a cage that has a lock on it, and I have lock picks.
I just want to put you in a cage. I don't care for how long.
okay, back to the other group.
I just picture Uzix walking over and just crushing the lock so that it's forced shut.
By the way, these are
Fucking gnaw my way out.
John. These are the shenanigans
He
you
will,
see
though.
right now. Is in this room right here. Where are you guys?
Oh, we went back in the room.
I can
Okay.
see him. He's like direct line of sight of us.
I know. You guys were in this room.
Yeah, then Ben ran away from me.
Oh, Ben ran back
For
in.
some reason. For some reason, he ran.
Okay, you witnessed Kaida chasing Ben around with a cage, and he set it down, an illusion to gold piece in it. It didn't work, and then Ben left back to the other room, and Kaida followed, looking somber.
Okay. I have one question.
I enjoy how
Gentlemen.
Ben had to take a second look, though. He looked at it and was like, nah.
What was
I
your
have
question?
one question for the dragon hunting monk. Does your scythe have any like additional properties against dragons? Does it do more damage to dragons?
You know.
Does definitely aid in my ability to hunt dragons, yes.
You know. I made the comment about the monk hunting dragons or dragon hunting monks. I can't tell that it was entirely inaccurate.
You have a point.
We are Dragonborn hunting dragons. We are also
Okay, is it a
happen
magical
to
weapon?
be- we also happen
So
to be
dragon
monks.
hunting monks.
Yes.
I ask him, do you know if it's magical?
Monk hunting dragon.
I believe it is magical, yes.
Might I pose a slightly separate question?
Yes?
Why do you have? Why is there a torture fetish room right beside us?
What room are you referring to?
Or is this the thing you guys are calling a forge that is not a forge?
Totally another forge, dude. What the fuck?
There's blood on it!
Where do you see blood?
Like right on the top. But alright, never mind, I guess we're calling that a forge.
It's literally a circular forge.
If you zoom in, it's actually holes that lead down to the coals.
Yeah.
But it does look like a torture
It
room.
looks like torture room, but never mind then.
This
I will
is
not
like
ask that
a
question.
7,000 pixel picture. Like, it's actually decent quality. Or it's like 7,000 by something else. Hold on.
7,000 pixels. That's decent for a Nintendo.
Hold on. It is 6,300 by 5,580. I went for a fairly high quality picture, which I was worried about Orthos' computer loading. Luckily, Orthos is not here.
That's like barely twice the resolution of my whole display.
You're the exception, not the rule. Except
Well-
for there's like two of you. John's got the same deal.
So,
See?
as we've discovered, you do, however, hunt dragons, and you seem to be in need of both funds and additional members. So,
Well, your friends
We are
Boring
currently-
funds.
I still have enough funds to keep this place running for a couple years.
well, yes, but if we're actively going to be hunting dragons,
Yep. Definitely has the funds.
Well,
Ben just
either
kind
way,
of clutches his bag of holding and looks away.
if we're going to be hunting dragons, you need money and probably work that doesn't involve hiding in a hole in a mountain. I've done it, trust me. I spent about 8,000 years in the woods. It gets quite boring, so
Well, he says he heads to town. He just can't recruit people. He's not good at the military recruiter thing where you fill their heads with dreams of all the glory
Pharaoh.
and you tell them you'll pay them a lot.
Yes,
Hey, we have a guy for that.
and tell them that they'll get a Camaro.
twice a month
Yeah.
I walk down to the village. I try to recruit. I come back empty-handed.
He doesn't tell them that they will get rich and wealthy and that it's going to be glorious and that they'll pay for his college.
Well, point being, if we're going to be hunting dragons and you need work, why not join us in hunting dragons?
Because I have a monastery to tend to.
I mean, to be frank, 10-2 for what? The only people who are going to come looking for you are looking to hunt dragons. And from the sounds of it, you're not going to have many new recruits coming in anytime soon.
I'm trying my best.
Well, we happen to have a bard who loves telling stories, and having a bard telling a story about how you decapitated a dragon with your scythe will bring in new recruits looking to live up to your legend.
I'm sorry, I have responsibilities that are here.
Now, that is understandable.
Now, about my question. You shut the fuck up for a second. About my question.
It's the stick magic.
I'm gonna make my way into the room if it's okay.
Yeah, no, that's very fine.
Can one of our members identify your scythe? I don't want to take your scythe. I just want to know if it's magical and what magic properties it has.
It is magical, yes. It's great.
Okay,
for
do you know the
hunting-
properties?
Yes, it's great for hunting dragons.
That's very, very descriptive. Can one of them identify it, please?
You want me to hand out what's essentially a priceless family heirloom to a
You
magical
can
user
still hold it.
to see what type of magic my
You have my word that you will receive. You will get your scythe back as soon as they are done identifying it. I will not let them take it from you.
Does anyone actually have the
I
identify
was gonna
spell?
say, does anyone currently with the party have identify?
Not John did.
Nope.
Yeah.
Okay, John has it.
John has it. Okay.
That's why I was like,
I am going to introduce myself to him.
All right.
change into a
And-
Dragonborn and freak him out.
I'm gonna talk to him a little bit, and so
That actually is one observation you make when you get in there is that your other shape-changing party member has shape-shifted into a Dragonborn.
Yep.
Very, very well, very well. I turn into a Dragonborn.
Another one. First, it was your friend over there in the cloak, and now you. I don't know if
Are you
I
not-
hear
insulted or
Are you not
flattered.
familiar? Are you not familiar
Flattered.
with changelings?
I've never seen two changelings in the same room together.
Ironically, neither have I.
This is a first.
As Ben's just laughing in the corner.
So I hear
Yeah.
you're thinking.
The impressive bit is that he hasn't, because he is quite old.
13,000 years. Well, only 5,000 of that was spent socializing.
Go ahead, Barry.
So I hear you thinking about coming to work with us and killing dragons. I think that's a fantastic idea.
I think I'm retired, and I spend my time defending the monastery with upkeep and trying to recruit new people.
What
Well,
better
you have
way?
new recruits.
What better way to defend the upkeep of the monastery than fighting dragons? And when I came into the room, I thought I heard something about recruitment issues.
Yes, we've been having trouble
I-
recruiting new hires.
I have an idea, and I think I heard one of my fellow changelings suggest this. But I'm a bard. I tell stories. I write stories. I spread word. Of my travels and stuff across the land. Now, just think, if you came with us, showed us a little bit of what it's like and how it's done,
We'll pay for your
I
college tuition.
promise, I will come back and I will write stories and I will do what I
Hey, I'm
can
not bad at recruitment.
to help with people coming in.
And you will obviously be receiving some part of the treasure we received from the dragon itself. Would it be fair to say that we're assisting him? Because we have been trying to help convince it this time.
Yeah.
Mine was entirely a joke, but I love that I rolled well. I'm not bad at recruiting.
I just saw that.
So,
I
It'd
didn't know
only
I was
be
gonna
for one hunt.
intimidate him.
do you know the location of a dragon?
We're doing that whole one final heist.
That is an excellent question. You lot told me we were hunting dragons. Have you even found one for us to hunt?
Yeah, we actually were talking about a giant
It's
red
a-
one.
Dave wanted to hunt. I think it was a red great worm, something like that.
Oh, you hadn't. Well, now I feel bad for trying to convince him.
It
You
was a
hadn't
great
told
worm.
me that.
Yeah.
What's wrong with?
What about the other dragon? I just said this is the DM asking the party.
What?
We don't remember.
I honestly don't
Oh, wait.
know. I'm
Yeah,
like the fuck
say,
a dragon.
We know exactly where to find one dragon. But
Yeah,
we're
there's
also,
the ice dragon.
Yeah.
Oh, that
We
is
would
true as well. We
also-
do know a great white dragon that we would be hunting, and we could get you to that one rather quick.
Aye, we have a shortcut through magical boxes.
Shortcut through magical
It's-
boxes.
Yes, there's chests connecting multiple ships, one for each of the 7 seas.
Oh,
One of those ships is frozen in ice, and we believe it to be the property of a massive white dragon who we would like to get rid of.
well. You guys are very convincing. But who will look
We
after
would
my
even be willing to
monastery?
help you set up the armor that we broke. We would be willing to come up with a way to replace that and ensure that the monastery is defended while you're away. We'll figure it out.
Info on the scythe. Really, Ben?
You put a lot of gold in the ceiling.
This is the Dragon Soul Scythe. Since
This is from the war. He's a lot of experience in fortification of places.
I did have to set up a few defenses, protect against sieges.
One hunt.
Your place will be safe.
Do you know of anyone I can borrow to guard the monastery?
Well, technically, don't we have a whole crew?
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Yeah,
have
we
Benny.
might know.
What? Oh, Benny isn't with goblins, not Ben.
We do
No, I actually met you.
Oh,
You could
we
take.
actually know of people that we could have
Li-
that come help
listen.
you guard.
All we gotta do is wait, and you can take over as one of the statues.
Why don't we leave Squiggles here?
That's true. That's fair. Yeah, no, I completely agree with that.
We do have another compatriot who's waiting at the front. He even has a guard Drake. He is a kobold, so he's more than likely to do, well, to be honest, damn near anything you say.
I would be more comfortable if he did not enter the monastery.
That is also incredibly fair. But
Kolbold,
he is
you have a
incredibly
guard
adept at
Drake?
guarding. He does insist that he's different from other kobolds and the whole not revering dragons, but
Well, let's play it safe.
understandable.
But
Can't you blame him?
if you can bring me someone to watch over the monastery, I will go out for one last hunt.
Right. Well, I suppose
We'll
that
be
gives
back
us a very
within the
simple
week.
goal.
Give us at least a week, and we'll be back within a week. What do you think,
know-
guys? Can we do it in a week?
We really need another box.
I don't know if we can, because it is 3 days travel to get back to our ship and then back to here. So maybe 2 weeks, but
Yes,
Wait,
because
don't have
Wait.
3 plus 3 is 14.
We really need another box.
well, we
Well,
never
sure,
know what's
what-
going to go wrong.
Would it be a waste to use the Death Knight? Probably.
We do have a favor that is owed to us, and to be honest, we'll probably keep forgetting to use that Death Knight's favor. So, do we just want to use the Death Knight's favor?
Yes.
Like, well, we could
Yeah.
give you a death knight to watch over it.
That is true. We
Yeah.
could call the favor of a Death Knight, who I assure you will do a wonderful job of guarding it. She's quite
Aye.
lovely, actually.
Oh,
Yeah,
we gave her a
shields us
talking
a favor.
door.
a Death Knight does sound better than a Kolbold.
And from what we've gathered, she is quite honorable, so
Aye. And she likes our talking door.
she does. She enjoys riddles, as does the talking door. Yes, it was on an island that Ben over there managed to blow up by accidentally triggering a volcano. We figured it was alive, and so we took it with us.
Okay.
Look, we've only managed to destroy one island.
I have another part of this deal I'd like to add.
Oh, don't worry, we're not going to let him blow up the mountain.
Okay. Honestly, I wouldn't like to see him back here at all. And I mean, if anyone else wants to come forth that they've blown something up, let me know.
Well, to be honest,
ships.
To be
Are
frank,
we,
I did used to have a habit of conquering entire kingdoms, but that was only when the leaders were unfit.
Are we counting the war?
No, that was a long time ago. Well,
Okay.
kind of.
Do we still have the shiny explosive bag?
Shiny explosive bag?
No.
I've
still
never blown anything
Sold
up,
that. Never
but I
mind.
did get kicked out of Bardic College.
You're fine, just as long as you've never blown anything up. Like an island. A whole island.
I
No.
did not. I touched a rod, the rod shrank, and then lava came up, and then it steam and hot.
He blew up an island, but
It was
Also,
just
does-
one island.
Does blowing up demons count? I used to have a habit of blowing up various fiends and undead with a whip.
No.
Kinky.
The whip was consecrated.
Okay. You know what? Like I said, you get someone up here to defend and look after the place while we're gone, and I will go with you for one specifying last hunt.
Okay.
One last heist. The big one.
Are we able
Well,
to take a
then,
long
is it
rest
one
here?
Death
And
Knight coming up?
your bard friend better tell amazing tales. In fact,
I'd
we
begin
He is
to
quite the storyteller.
if it would convenience you tonight, while we're all eating, would you care to
Yes.
share? Excellent.
Yes. I would be honored to
Good.
be able
I made a
to
stew.
have a story.
We have plenty
And he's
of
a hell of a cook.
soup.
We'll be right back.
All right.
Just gonna point out, Uthix is a terrible cook. Like, he's used to making army slop.
You guys, Quaid, you keep asking about this scythe.
I found a homebrew thing for soul weapons. I'll send it to you.
It's my homebrew, so
Oh,
it is a legendary artifact.
Which one?
It is a plus.
yeah, that's
It is a +3/+5 versus dragons, which is a mechanic I stole from first edition.
okay.
Okay.
How long does it
Um,
take to attune and unattune from items?
An hour.
Okay.
And when we said which one, you said legendary, and then you said artifact.
Oh, it's an artifact.
Oh, so it's a one of a kind.
It is a one of a kind, yes.
That's a problem.
Why?
And it's also on like the tier of made by a god.
It is. It's a +3/+5 versus dragons with an effect that can be used. It stores the souls of dragons. If you slayed the dragon and stored the soul, you can turn into the dragon for 24 hours.
Hey, do you guys mind if I use
There's a catch, but of course you don't know what dragons he's killed with this scythe either, so there's a couple unknown variables here.
I can't even use this to do what I wanted to do, but does anybody care if I use a wish spell to get rid of this gold heart?
It might be advisable.
Why? What's the worst that could happen?
He turns into a golden heart.
That doesn't sound like the worst. Then
Yeah,
somebody else can grab it.
I was gonna try and wish for an exact copy of his weapon, but it says you can create one object up to 25,000 gold pieces in value that isn't a magic item.
Well, it's definitely a
Wait,
magic
listen.
item.
This is a magic item and an artifact at that, so it's worth more than pieces.
Also worth pointing out things like wishing for artifacts tends to work, but in the sense that you might end up with the artifact and its wielder, or you might end up with the pissed off wielder of that artifact after you.
That's what happened to Dokken, but I never got to reveal that. He stole the hammer from Thor.
He wishes for the artifact. The fucking Dragonborn teleports 5 feet with them both holding onto the scythe.
It's like, this was not my end goal.
This is not what I meant to do, so I'm going to let go. That's yours. And walks away. He'd just be so confused, like, what the fuck was that? How did the rat teleport me?
Well, yes. And,
So is it settled?
please don't try and steal the scythe from the guy. God damn.
I'm not going to.
You guys already robbed the
Still then.
coffer.
So
I'm
then,
gonna-
gentlemen,
Go ahead.
have we settled on using the Death Knight to guard the place? I don't see any reason not to.
Makes sense to me.
First off, think about it. Kaida suggested it.
Well, it was actually a
a terrible
good-
plan. We're not going to do it.
So, well, I'll summon her in the morning. But in the meantime, I'm going to see if I have anything in my bag to spice up the stew. Then I start fiddling through my bag and pulling out mushrooms.
I'm gonna keep talking to the
Not that one.
He's gonna put the
Dragonborn.
psychedelic shrooms in the stew.
and ask him of his knowledge of all of the weapons.
Well, I'll give you the basic
Did you
layout
guys
about
see
what
the size of that chicken?
he knows that the Dragon Lance and the Dragon Slayer are both effective at killing dragons. And
Really?
that's about it. He also knows that there's a dragon orb, but he's not sure if it's for killing dragons or doing something else with dragons. They held it at one time, but he never really didn't really have a reason to look into it. I have the Dragon Scythe.
Okay, what is the Dragon Slayer? The sword?
Yes, the Dragon Slayer is a sword. I know that. And
That's what I
the
used to
Dragon
have.
Lance, I would never guess what that is.
Okay.
The Dragon Slayer is a sword of nearly any make or style.
The Dragon Soul Scythe, it's right here in my hand.
So do you think that there's a possibility that there's a Dragon Slayer sword that is a short sword?
Like I said, there's a Dragon Slayer sword can be made into any style. I had one of as a rapier that could turn into a cane.
I'm not sure.
I'm pretty sure Dragon Slayers stay
Any sword,
weapon
yeah.
type.
Yeah, but it's nowhere near as good as his sight.
Well, really?
His scythe is an artifact, one of a kind weapon that.
I was hoping that he knew of more artifacts like his.
By the way, if you guys haven't picked up on this guy is old. He's an old
yeah.
Dragonborn, so he's not.
Is he older than Uthix?
1 second.
Is he older than Hollander?
No.
Guys, I have an
How
idea.
old is Utix at this point?
I don't know, a couple hundred and something.
Oh, Utix. I was thinking. How your other character.
Oh, 175 actually.
Yeah, he's older than
Or
Utix.
200. Okay.
He's closer in age to Olander, and
So he likely remembers the war.
he does. He said it. Yeah, that was a long time ago. And he says, "Well, kind of."
So when you say you're old,
Remember,
precisely how
I
old
have,
are you, friend?
Homebrew, where Dragonborn are similar to elves, and
I wouldn't mind another Dragon Slayer sword, but I would like to keep my Staff of Lightning as just Staff of Lightning.
I'm getting hollered for, guys. I will be right back. I'm sorry. Everyone want to take 5 real quick?
Okay.
Yeah.
All right,
I'm pretty sure Ben took way more than 5.
I'll be right back.
This should be an okay time to use hit. I mean, I already did, but to use hit dice, right?
Yeah, I think we're leading into a rest. I assume we're leading into a rest.
That'd
Never
be my
rest.
guess too.
We do not
And
sleep.
Everybody
We run until the exhaustion kills us.
gets an additional 1d8, so you don't have to use all of your hit dice. Roll one of those too.
Cameron just walked in my room, picked up a piece of paper, and walked out. Fucking
Okay.
Was it the deed to your soul?
No. No, it was MSI promotional bullshit.
Yeah.
He doesn't have the D2 soul.
And he just started eating it.
Chopper.
Oh, okay. Yes?
Chopper, you a Simpsons? Yes or no? The Simpsons?
I remember The Simpsons.
Okay. Do you remember when Lisa had Bart's soul? Do you remember that one?
Vaguely.
Yeah, I vaguely do as well, but when Cameron just said that, it made me think of Lisa Simpson when she had her brother's soul.
Hey Chopper, how much should I sell my 1050 for?
As much as you can.
Oh my god, you beat me to it. That's exactly what I was going to say. I would recommend as much as you can.
Very descriptive, thank you.
See, that's the issue. What it's actually worth versus what people are trying to sell them for has a bit of a disconnect.
Okay. What's it's actually worth?
$50.
Really?
Yeah. Now, what people are selling them for, like
300.
$200, $300.
It's fucking ridiculous.
So I'll sell it for $100. You'll get your money.
Yeah, I mean, it was given to me, so...
They figure it's used. Even if you lowball, you're still making a good.
Yeah,
good
I told
bid
someone
on
I'd
it.
sell it to him for $110.
There you go, man.
Because that's what I saw similar models that are used.
Right on.
What are we selling?
I
1050.
I will
Yeah.
make a suggestion, which you do not have to, but you could always give Orthos first dibs.
Orthos has first dibs to 6 graphics.
Yeah, but he has
They're all in
a
waiting
fucking
lists.
GT 710 right now, so
Yeah, but a 710 is still better than a GT 660.
no, it's not.
Is it not?
No, it's not.
No, nowhere near.
Oh, I thought a 660 was...
So
I don't know how the fucking numbers work.
So the
Leave me
first
The
alone.
number
second
is
number
the
is-
generation.
Yeah. First number's the generation. Second number's the tier.
Yeah.
710 is basic. I need to be able to see video and not actually do anything graphical.
Yeah. I want to watch movies at 720.
Well then. So a 1070 is actually... And then the TI, that's, what does the TI stand for? For,
Titanium, technically, but apparently they're trying to change it to Ti. Because who in the fuck abbreviates titanium as Ti?
what? TI?
Fuckers at NVIDIA don't even know the name of their own product. No, NVIDIA has literally just as of the last couple of announcements related to TI tier cards, tried to change it. Like, they're literally trying to retcon the name of their product to Ti instead of TI. And literally the only people actually doing it are the ones doing it for satirical purposes. No one acknowledges that it is Ti.
Okay, so I have all the fans plugged in that are in the case, and
Do you have them facing the right directions?
Or the left direction.
they were... I didn't mount them in the case, Grim.
Okay.
They were already mounted from
I would
factory.
check. I'd still check to make sure they're facing the right directions.
The rounded side goes outward, right?
I mean, it's subjective. If you're going for negative pressure, if you're going for positive pressure, if you're going for equalized pressure.
Well, from the looks of it, I think it feeds from the front and out back.
That's generally right, or at the top.
Yeah, well, I have slots for probably a nice cooling unit up top, and then the side of the case has 2 mounting spots for fans. And
How many fans you got?
in it right now, 3. And then the CPU fan, the GPU fan, and
Yeah, obviously.
power supply fan.
I think you got the same number I got right now.
But I can, from the looks of it, I can mount probably 5 more 120 millimeter fans.
I currently have 8 case fans.
Yeah.
Did you see?
I've got two 140s on the front pushing through the radiator, and then I've got 2 120s on the other side of the radiator pulling through the radiator, so it's push-pull. and then the top I have 3 140s, and then the back I got a 140.
Did you see
think it's got
Elias's
two
video on
120s.
that?
What?
When they added fans and they gained heat.
Oh, that's because they made it air pockets. Yeah.
Yep, because they made air pockets.
But yeah, no,
Hey, I got a quick question.
Yes, John.
And I mean it seriously. It's like 20 to 12 for you guys.
I was gonna, as soon as the long rest
Do
came
you
up,
want to?
I was gonna
Yeah.
wrap because we sounded like we were coming up on a long rest.
Yeah, cool. I mean, like, it's only 20 to 9 to me. So we can go for another 3 hours and I'm good. But you guys are 3 hours ahead of me. So I just wanted to.
What was
to
the extra
say,
dice you said we got from you, John?
1d8 from the Song of Rest.
Oh, in that case, I didn't need to roll 2 hit die.
No, you didn't. Nope. So you just
Cool.
take one of them back.
Also,
If I
apparently,
get max.
with YouTube streaming, we should try and keep it under 4 hours, or it'll start to override the front of the video.
Fun.
Yep.
Yep. I just
So
found that
apparently
out.
I didn't get. Did I get hit at all?
We're at 3 hours and
anything?
45 minutes.
Probably not.
I don't remember, man.
Were you a sneaky bastard like me?
You did
No,
not
I
get
think
hit.
Uthik saved me because he stepped in front of those armor.
God, I don't think you got hit. But yeah, we're gonna take a long rest. And that's probably gonna be wrap up right here, guys.
Okay, cool. I'm shutting my
With,
computer off now.
Artorias telling you guys can find yourselves a bunk.
I'd like to quickly ask him if he smelled any shit lately.
Oh God.
Shut
Luckily,
the fuck up.
there was 2 doors between him and you guys.
Hold
I'm
on,
having
hold on,
fucking
guys.
flashbacks here, John.
What were you gonna say, John?
I'm going to just really quick for. Oh, cool. That's how I did on telling him the bardic stories that he asked me to.
Okay.
Monkey, who said you could come out?
So I'm hoping that that impresses him with my ability to tell stories and sing songs for his recruitment.
Okay. Awesome.
All right.
Twice over, you're one off a crit, so.
But yeah, guys, we are gonna wrap here with our long rest and Artorias
Yeah. Yep.
advising you guys of rooms.
Okay.
Okay.
Computer's getting shut off now. I'll talk to you guys in like probably 2 hours.
I will approach
Alright.
Ben and ask him to return the money from the coffer, at least.
If you need
I was gonna
assistance,
give it
you
to
can
him
call me
after-
on the messenger.
Yeah. I still have Discord on my phone if I really need help. But
Okay.
I was gonna give it to him after we returned from the hunt and be like, here, this is also yours.
Okay.
Alright. I'll talk to you guys in a
Good
bit.
luck to you. Yep.
I have a feeling.
So, question.
Answer? Maybe.
Maybe. Is Kaida still there?
I'm here.
Cool. Did you end up picking up Enlarge Reduce?
No, I'm picking up